The head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
Welcome once again to The Head, the Tail, the Whole Damn Thing with Mike D. McCarthy and James Knight, your industry professionals on this Halloween weekend. Tonight's episode, Halloween 2 from 1981, is paired along with John Carpenter's The Fog. Take it away, fellas.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm really good. I'm drinking an energy drink. I only do it once every 2 weeks when we record.
All right. You're ready to go. You're all hepped up on the monster.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to be.
My show is brought to you by Taj Mahal Orange Pico Tea.
Oh. Well, all right then.
Gives me a little extra boost in the night without pushing me over the edge like another cup of coffee sometimes does.
Well, if we need an extra boost, it is on recording nights for sure.
But we're shaking it up a little bit. A little curveball tonight. Not the usual format. Not the usual new release and a classic double feature. We're going with a double dose of classic Carpenter and Carpenter-esque.
Yeah, and we purposely didn't tell people because we wanted it to be a surprise. Happy Halloween, everybody, because it's Halloween week.
Yeah, it's our own little Halloween treat. We're going to do Halloween 2 and The Fog tonight, but I made sure I was prepped for Halloween 2 with Halloween 1. I did my own little Halloween double feature.
Did you?
I just watched 1 and then just stepped right into 2 and kept on going.
That's got to
the
not
Halloween
be
end zone.
That's got to not be a smooth transition.
It's great.
Is it a good
wonderful.
transition?
I recommend watching it that way, yeah. I mean,
okay.
Halloween 1, spoiler alert, Halloween 1, much better than Halloween 2. But since they happen essentially on the same night, and Halloween 2 kind of starts out with the end of Halloween 1, it just kind of... I mean, there's some funny things. There's some funny things in there that we'll talk about when we get into it.
One thing I wasn't sure of, and maybe you can tell me, is
what version of Halloween 2 did I watch?
I pretty much know what version of Halloween 2 you watched, because we talked about doing Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2.
And we were like, hell no! Halloween, yeah! See what the birds are Halloween, hell no! No. I was talking about the TV edit of Halloween 2, right?
Oh.
Didn't they fucking do like a special TV edit where they added scenes in and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Now, I did not watch that, but I do find that to be a curious little bit of trivia about Halloween 2.
Oh, I know what I was going to ask you.
Here it is.
Because you watched the first one and the second one back to back, do they edit in the scenes from the end of the first one into the second one, or did they reshoot that piece?
A little of both, actually.
Okay.
There are scenes from the first one that are in the second one, but then there are some things in the second one that are changed, like when you see Michael Myers go off the balcony, and I think in Halloween 1, Loomis actually runs out on the balcony and he looks down on the lawn to see that he's not there. But in Halloween 2, he comes out of the front door and it's like a different shot of the lawn where Michael Myers isn't there. So that's different. But also there's like that brief moment in Halloween 1 where he's choking Laurie on the landing, and she lifts up and she pulls his mask back, and you see Michael Myers' face for like the briefest second.
Yeah.
In Halloween 2, they cut before you see his face.
Sure.
So she
didn't
kind of
want to
pulls
show
it up
you that it was Nick Castle.
Yes, exactly. Because it's not in Halloween 2.
No, it's not.
It's Dick Warlock.
Yeah, who got it all over the curtains in Halloween 3.
He did. Dick Warlock, who also has a fatter face, so the mask doesn't fit quite the same way.
Doesn't quite fit.
So, yeah.
It's the same mask. It's the same fucking mask. It was in fucking Deborah Hill's bedroom, and she's a smoker. And
boy.
Yeah, exactly. How many people wore that mask?
Put the mask on, honey.
I don't know that that's what Deborah Hill sounds like, but that's what she's going to sound like in tonight's episode. Yeah, the mask is all like cigarette stained, and it's a little beat up. But
well, it certainly fits different. Like you can see, especially when I was watching, like I said, one to the other, like in the first one, you don't see Michael Myers' eyes too much, and it definitely sits on the actor's face different.
Yeah.
Dick Warlock has like a bigger head, and it kind of stretches that out a little bit more.
I think Dick had a little bit of like a 50s pompadour going on, and his hair might have been a little bit bigger too.
Could have
had that
Could have been.
driving a 57 Chevy look.
Stick a hairy dick into that rubber piece, and who knows what's going to happen.
It's going to fit differently on everyone. Yeah.
It will. You just hope you're not the second guy to wear it.
Again, put the mask on, honey.
I just found it in Deborah Hill's bedroom. Gross. Oh. Well, I was looking into, obviously, doing our research for Halloween 2 and looking into stuff. And I found, like, Halloween 2 came out in 1981, right?
Yes, yes.
And just sort of from a pop culture standpoint, it was just before. Do you remember the big monster truck craze that happened?
Yeah.
Like early 80s? So, like Bigfoot crushing cars and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That happened just after this. And when I was doing my research into this on the web, I found this like really old Halloween 2 trailer, like promo.
Yeah. Did it bleed into a monster truck promo?
A little bit. It's weird. I think they were like catching wind of like the new fad that was coming out. So they wanted to get the jump on everyone. So they created this promo. Now, again, it's before like Bigfoot got his endorsement deal from Ford trucks and was crunching cars on TV in the Silverdome. So I don't think they went with it, but it is interesting. And I thought I would actually play it for you.
Oh, excellent.
Let me see. Yeah. I dug this one out. So here we go.
Hot on the heels of John Carpenter's Halloween, it's Halloween 2! It's been 3 years since the first movie, but we're picking up just where we left off. Halloween night, 1978. The shape is up.
Cool,
and
right?
Stalking again.
Yeah.
Love Halloween? You'll love Halloween 2 even more! Halloween 1, 5 kills.
Kill, 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 kill.
Halloween 2, 10 kills.
Kill, 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 kill.
Halloween 1, 4 boobs.
Boob, 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 boob.
Halloween 2, 2 boobs.
Boob, boob.
But they're great. And guess what? We've got the butts. Lady butts, dude nudity, dudity. Halloween 1, trick-or-treating. Halloween 2,
Hot tub party.
Halloween 1, creepy, stalking madman. Halloween 2, creepy, stalking madman. And creepy, paramedic, hitting on a high school girl. Like wigs? We've got the worst. Just check out what Jamie Lee is wearing as she stumbles around getting stalked by her brother. Her brother? That's right. What the fuck? Confusing now? Just wait for the reshoots. Why are they in a school? Whose drawing is that? Why is Sam Hain written on a blackboard? That's not even how you pronounce that. Where the fuck is everyone? What is going on? It's Halloween 2. John Carpenter not included.
You really outdid yourself.
Weird, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I see why they didn't use it. I mean,
Yeah,
when there's a
sure.
little profanity in there, it gives away a
man.
lot of the secrets of the movie. But, I mean, it's a high-energy trailer as far as 1981 goes.
It was pretty great.
Yeah, you never know what you'll find when you go onto
Yeah.
the dark web. There's some really, really weird stuff on there.
Absolutely. Well done. Yeah, so Dr. Loomis, Halloween 2 starts with the end of Halloween 1.
I fired 6 shots.
Or 7, if you're counting.
Boy, he is really insistent on telling people, I fired 6 shots into him. Like, he says that, literally says it like 5 times in the movie.
He's evil.
Yeah. Michael's evil. We know. We get it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But he did fire 7 shots, if you count.
Well, it's also interesting, in the first movie, you see him fire all those shots, and then Michael Myers falls off the balcony onto the lawn, and they cut back to Loomis, and he fires again. And I thought,
yeah,
what are you shooting at?
Yeah.
He's not there. You're just trying to fire a random shot into the neighborhood.
It's a curtain. The curtain was moving.
Safety is not on the mind of a lot of people in these movies. I noticed. Doctors, cops, safety is really third on the list.
Yes.
Yeah, we get the end of the first one, where Laurie's like, it was the boogeyman. He's like, as a matter of fact, it was.
Yeah.
And then he comes out the front door and he sees Michael Myers is not on the lawn, and the neighbor comes out. Oh, what's going on? You guys, scared me half to death.
I heard someone fire 7 shots.
You scared me half to death. You don't know what death is.
Yeah.
That is a weird thing to say.
It is. But I mean, come on. Dr. Lubis, creepy, right?
Sure.
He just fired a whole bunch of shots. Neighbors concerned.
You don't know what death is.
I'm about to show you. Right?
Yeah, it's like Charles Bronson just came out of here.
Do you believe in Jesus? Good, because you're about to meet him.
But yeah, we get the music and the credits, and I will say I love this pumpkin splitting open to have the skull.
It's also
inside.
the best fucking poster of all of them.
It's cool. It used to freak me out when I was a little kid.
Sure.
I remember seeing the movie advertisement in like the newspaper and just seeing the skull inside the pumpkin, like, ooh, freaky stuff.
It's a great movie advertisement. And I read the book, the adaptation by Dennis Etchison. And
nice.
Oddly enough, years and years and years and years later, I took a writing class, and Dennis Etchison was a teacher.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah. Cool. And a very cool guy. Got to know him, got to hang out with him quite a bit. And did you know that he wrote a draft of Halloween 4 for Carpenter and Deborah Hill?
Oh, really? Yeah. Was it the return of Michael Myers or whatever?
Kind of.
Does he come back in 4? Because we all know he's not in 3.
Yeah, which is a baller of a movie.
Yeah. No, I was just talking to someone about 3 today.
How dare you? How dare you?
Terrible. But anyway, Etchison wrote this draft of Halloween 4.
He wrote a draft of Halloween 4, and it was in the 80s, and they were talking about, let's bring this franchise back. Carpenter and Deborah Hill still had controlling rights of the Halloween franchise at that point.
Okay, cool.
And they hired Dennis because they loved what he did with the adaptations, and they hired him to write the screenplay. And he came up with a screenplay based on the fact that Michael died in the second movie and that Halloween hasn't existed in Haddonfield for 10 years. This is like 10 years after the movie came out. Like,
sure.
Towards the late 80s,
that's a cool
early
idea.
90s when they were doing this. And Haddonfield is like absconded from Halloween.
Of course.
And everyone's like,
it was a hell of a night.
We got to bring it back. We got to bring it back. We got to bring it back. And they're going to have like a Halloween extravaganza at like a drive-in. And they're going to show some horror movies. And just like Footloose, some of the people in town are like, no, we're not going to stand for this.
Well, listen, if you look at these movies, they're both in one night. Like 15 people die. Like there's 15 deaths in a matter of like 5 hours. And it's a very long night. Like, I'm never sure what time it is because
it's the night he came home.
Kids are trick-or-treating until like 3 a.m.
It's true.
In Haddonfield.
That's really true. So they were going to have this big extravaganza showing horror movies at the drive-in, and everyone was going to come, and they decided to go through with it, and the place gets haunted by the ghost of Michael Myers that like kills a ton of people at the drive-in. Dennis said it was going to be like over 20 people that would get killed at the drive-in by this spiritual version of Michael Myers.
Okay.
Now, that would have been kind of cool.
Sure. Well, it would have been better than the actual Halloween 4 and 5, which I find to be completely terrible.
I mean, 4 is okay-ish. 5, not so much. 6, go home. You're done.
4 and 5 are probably the two that I've seen the most. And what is it? Danielle Harris? Is that the name of the girl in there? I actually think she's great.
She's great.
But those movies are not good at all.
And she's also in Rob Zombie's Halloween. Yeah. She's all grown up, yeah.
The last thing I saw her in was that movie Stakeland, which was quite a while ago. Do you remember that one? Kind of a little indie vampire movie. Yeah. I think she plays like the pregnant woman in that.
Yeah, she kind of became a little bit of a scream queen.
Sure,
she leaned into it because obviously, going to conventions and growing up as a little girl working on those movies and finding out that it is something you can continue to do. I mean, like Jamie Lee, obviously. Jamie Lee didn't want to do a horror movie after Halloween. Halloween, she fucking skyrocketed, and she wanted to go and do something else, and then she was offered The Fog, which is another reason why we have these movies paired together.
But I'd heard her talking about The Fog and Carpenter offering her that. And part of the reason was because she wasn't working as much as she thought she should be after the success of Halloween.
Well, I think it's because she steered clear of horror films.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, her mom, Janet Leigh.
Sure. Psycho, right?
Hitchcock. Another reason why those films pair well together. Jamie and her mom, both in The Fog. That's cool.
Yeah.
Irwin Yablans produced the original Halloween, right?
Sure.
Compass International or something was the name of his company. And he made a deal, like a handshake kind of verbal deal with Carpenter that he would do The Fog for Carpenter. And then Carpenter was like, yeah, okay, I'll do The Fog, blah, blah, blah with you. And then went off and in a little bit found Avco Embassy, which, as they formed, said, we'll give you a 2-picture deal, and you can do The Fog, and then you can do Escape from New York. And those are the 2 films that he did with them. And when Irwin Yablans found out, he was like, fuck you. You said you were going to make The Fog with me. I'm going to sue you because we had a deal going. Oh. And he sued John Carpenter, and part of the settlement was Carpenter lets you make, Irwin Yablans, Halloween 2, which Carpenter did not want to make. Yeah. He was like, I don't want to make this movie. I don't want to make this movie. And Avco Embassy gets to do The Fog. So that was the settlement out of court. So when it came up for Carpenter to do this, he didn't want to be fucking involved. No. He wrote it drunk, drinking beers every night, had a hard time coming up with something because he was like, I don't really want to revisit the story. I was done with it. It had a finality. Like, I wanted it to be ambiguous at the end. He got away, but, is he evil? What happens next? Who knows? He didn't want to continue that night. And the first draft of the script he had was like a few years later. Jamie Lee is in an apartment building, and it was going to take place in like a major metropolitan area. Chicago, I think, is where it was going to take place. And then they just started changing until they got to, she's in a hospital. Nah, it's the same night, and on and on and on. And then he was like, but I don't want to direct it. So they had Rick Rosenthal. He said, have Rick Rosenthal direct it. He had done some TV stuff like Lou Grant.
Didn't he offer it to Tommy Lee Wallace first?
And
Tommy Lee Wallace didn't want to do it.
Yeah, it's because he was holding on to his cards for Halloween 3 Season of the Witch because that would be a far superior film.
Yeah, I know, for sure. No, I mean, it's interesting when you look at the credits in Halloween 2 and The Fog and even Halloween 3. Obviously, Carpenter and Deborah Hill, they've got like a core group of people that are surrounding them because those movies share a lot of the same actors, a lot of the same crew. Sometimes the actors are named after the crew members. I don't know if you've noticed that throughout this whole
Absolutely.
thing.
The Fog has got like Tommy Lee Wallace as a character, Nick Castle's a character.
Dan O'Bannon is a character in The Fog. Right?
It's pretty great.
Dark Star, and then, of course, then Dan O'Bannon did Alien.
Yeah, wrote Alien.
Yeah, this one, it's obvious when you look at this or when you watch this movie that Carpenter did not have a great time writing it. No. I think he even wrote that whole thing about them being siblings was like he was drunk when he wrote that bit.
Yeah.
They just kept it in. Yeah. But I'm glad that he said it on the very same night because like I said, it does make it a good double feature.
Yeah.
And I think Halloween 2 is not a good movie at all. But if you watch it as a double feature, it makes it kind of, for me,
makes it worth
it made it a much better experience.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
for me, it's how my Halloween franchise ends.
Oh, yeah.
It ends with 2.
It's interesting, too, knowing that he wanted Halloween to be an anthology series as well, right? And which is why we get Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Yeah.
Actually, when I was watching The Fog, I thought, this could have been Halloween 2.
Yeah.
You could have just set that on Halloween and made that Halloween 2. It would have been a cool, different ghost story kind of thing to go with it.
Well, at one point, he actually wanted The Fog to be an anthology series. They were going to do other Fog movies.
Oh,
where
that's
Fog
right.
rolled in. Yeah.
Other stuff comes out of The Fog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just keeps wanting to do movies that just tie into each other. There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. Using the same people.
No, listen, it sounds like a novel idea back then, but we just did that whole episode about The Conjuring. They got 9 movies in that whole universe.
And at this
Carpenter was
time of
trying to start
Halloween
it
2,
back
they
then.
weren't doing a lot of sequels either. You know, the only reason Irwin Yablans wanted to do a sequel is because Halloween was the most successful independent
goodness.
film of all time. It made $75 million, and it
On a
cost
what budget?
$350,000.
Amazing. Wait
Yeah.
a second. Are you saying the only reason the producer wanted to make a sequel was for a shit ton of money? Is that what you're trying to tell me here?
No, he really thought it was a great story and wanted to be able to share
Holy
that.
shit, Frank. We gotta make another one of these.
This has been a How to Make Money in Hollywood Minute.
Well, Halloween 2 starts off right after the credits with some stalker vision. It's Michael Myers going through the suburban neighborhood.
Yep.
The news radio, the TV reports are going crazy. News of the murders has spread, and Michael Myers sneaks into a house where a woman is kind of distracted watching the news and
Yep.
takes her kitchen knife off the counter, and then sneaks into another house where a girl's talking to her friend, like, oh, did
Yeah.
you hear about the murders in Haddonfield? Happened like 3 houses down. She's like, holy cow. Hangs
Yeah.
up the phone, kind of turns around, and we get our first kill of the movie.
Yeah,
Right?
which is kind of, it's like a cat jump scare version of fucking Michael Myers, because it's like he was crouched on the floor behind a door, and then he just kind of like pops up like, ha ha! But he doesn't make the noise, ha ha! He just pops up and stabs her.
Yeah.
It's
and you
pretty
get
absurd.
you get a little like, and then a blood splatter on the girl's neck and face, and
Yeah.
that's it. Kill
Yeah.
number 1.
Yeah.
It's funny, though, that it's all over the radio, it's all over the TV, but then later on, the sheriff, played by
Yeah.
Charles Cyphers, who is also in The Fog,
Yep.
he arrives on the scene and he doesn't know that his daughter has been killed. The fucking news is everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They've got a whole media circus going on, but he doesn't know, as the fucking sheriff of the town, who's been killed or where they've been killed. It's a little ridiculous.
And
but
you know that whole opening sequence is one of the few things that Carpenter shot for this movie. Because he went
really?
and did reshoots after. Because when they were done
Yeah.
with Halloween 2, you know, when Rick Rosenthal was done with it, they watched it and Carpenter went, this kind of sucks. It needs to be reworked. They cut like 20 minutes out of it. I've seen some of that footage and it's just snooze fest. There's some really weird shit with the doctor, where the doctor seems like he's losing his mind, like he's really having a hard time keeping it together.
Oh, yeah, the drunk doctor.
Yeah.
That's a common theme in the Halloween movies. Like he comes in,
Absolutely.
I need more coffee. Yeah, you don't... Yeah, you don't see what happened. That doctor will get stuck in the eye with a syringe, but they just come across his body. There's also the nurse who gets sort of like a weird blood transfusion to nowhere and just bleeds all over the place. You don't see that kill happen.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, good on you, John Carpenter, for trying to rework
come
this
back.
thing. But but
absolutely.
I would hardly say that this is a good movie.
Yeah, no. I mean, he fixed it, no doubt. And part of the charm of the original Halloween is it's almost bloodless, right?
Yeah.
There's hardly any blood in it at all, let alone gore. And this movie, because it was 1981, because Friday the 13th had come out, because The Burning had come out, because all these like Halloween clones had come out and pushed the boobs and blood up as far as they could. They really just kind of had to add to it. So you get like the hot tub kill. That was an ad.
Hot tub kill. That's probably my favorite one in this movie.
It's
hot tub
fucking
kill.
rad,
I think
for
is
sure.
kind of quality. It's so gross.
But like that part was an addition. The kill in the beginning was an addition. Some of the other stuff they just did tighter, like better shots of it, so that you could get more gore. And yeah, that was all just Carpenter coming in trying to fix it.
Yeah, it's definitely pushes the accelerator down hard on the movie. And again, watching them as a double feature, that's why this one kind of works, because it's sort of like you finish Halloween, which is legitimately a great movie.
Fucking
and
great.
then it just sort of like rockets towards the next like hour and a half of filmmaking.
Yeah.
And it's just fun in that way.
Sure.
But we always watch the movies twice, and the second time I watched it, I was like, wow, so much of this makes no sense. No sense at all. What is happening here? But as the media circus is going, they're going to wheel Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode out of the house. She survived the night. They put her on a stretcher right away. Whew, what a terrible wig she's got on.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie Lee had cut her hair, and they put her in this thing, and so many times in this movie, she'll turn her head or something, and the hair just kind of moves as one piece.
She's got a hair helmet for sure.
Oh, boy, it's crazy.
It's like an Aquanet commercial.
They put her in the ambulance, and then Lance Guest plays one of the paramedics.
Yeah.
He was in The Last Starfighter. He's in Jaws, The Revenge, as well as a number of movies. But he will, throughout this movie, hit on Laurie, who is a senior in high school.
Yeah.
A junior in high school.
She's in high school.
Been through the worst trauma anyone go through. They stick her full of drugs to sedate her, and he keeps visiting her room like, hey, how you doing? You need anything? Can I get you a Coke? Hey, what's going on? How's your Halloween? I mean, other than that, have you had a happy Halloween?
Yeah. I mean, you look good. You've been working out at the gym?
It's so gross. You're on the cheer squad, aren't you?
Yeah,
Take it easy there.
I think I saw you when I was creeping around the home game.
Yeah. Yeah, I graduated 5 years ago, but I still like to keep in touch with the hometown team.
Yeah, I'm a paramedic now. Mostly chicks dig it.
Life and death in my hands every day. It's not for everyone, but when you're made of certain stuff, you just you can't help it. Want to help people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can I get you a Coke?
Have you? Sorry, let me just wipe that drool off your chin there. You still Thorazine, huh?
Yeah,
that's the good stuff. You mind if I get in this hospital bed with you? Oh, hold on. Didn't mean to sit on this Craftmatic adjustable remote.
Don't hit that button. That calls the nurse. I'm right here.
And the nurses come in and they're like, Jimmy, get out of here.
Yeah, like it's a thing he does.
Get the fuck out of here. The other EMT's like, look, it's fine to hit on the nurses, but don't hit on the patients.
Yeah.
So I feel like at least that was written in, but they still normalize this guy just coming in because she's totally receptive to him too. Like, oh, hey, Coke would be nice. Get the fuck out of here. How about I don't want any strange men in the fucking room with me right now.
Kind of want to be left alone.
But also, where's fucking everyone else in this hospital? Now, I know a lot of nurses will get killed, but there's no other patients. There's a bunch of babies, but there's no moms in any of the other. You never see
it's true.
Anybody in this hospital.
Visiting hours are over, ma'am. That's my baby. Come back tomorrow. It's almost feeding time.
But when Laurie gets to the hospital, you do get kind of a classic Halloween trope here with the little boy who's going into the emergency room.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got a razor blade
stuck in his mouth. Fucking brutally stuck.
Yeah, kid.
What kind of a shitty parent doesn't fucking pull that out with a pair of pliers immediately and then shove a dish towel in your mouth and have you bite down on it while we drive you to fucking McDonald's and I'm going to get you an apple pie that you're going to have afterwards.
Oh my God. The urban legend was the razor blade was hidden in apples, right? Also, if you give somebody an apple for Halloween, fuck you, you're a terrible person.
Yeah. It's not because you put a razor blade in it. It's because you gave fruit. It's for candy, you heartless person.
Apple comes hurtling through your window at 2 a.m. You'll know why.
Fuck, I spent so long putting razor blades in those too.
It is really
punk
hard
kids.
to put a razor blade in an apple. Because how you holding on to it, right? I mean, you got the double-edged blade, you're slicing it slow in it, but at some point, you got to push it the rest of the way. You can't use your finger.
Yeah, you got to turn the apple over and just stick it into the cutting board. Just apply a little pressure. And
Is
slide
that how you
right
do
in
it?
there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This has been an American Nightmare Minute.
Excellent. I've always wondered how to do that. Thank you.
But the way the kids got it stuck in there, it's like, how are you eating that apple, my dude?
Yeah.
Because that is wedged right in between your 2 front teeth.
Yeah. This, by the way, is something Dino De Laurentiis was like, no, take that out of the movie. It's terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it bothered him. He hated it.
I mean, it is kind of ridiculous and it goes nowhere. It's just there to make you cringe.
It's just there to make you go, ew, Halloween, ooh. Yeah.
So while Laurie's in the hospital, Loomis and the sheriff, who had kind of teamed up in the first movie, they're back together. They're looking, he's somewhere around here. I shot him 6 times. He will reiterate that.
Yeah.
6 times.
I shot him point blank.
No way you shot that man 6 times. 6 times, I tell you. 6 times. Okay. But they're looking through the neighborhood for Michael Myers, and they spot someone who is dressed exactly like Michael Myers. There he is. Wait. And so Loomis sort of charges at him with his revolver at the ready, and the sheriff's like, hey, what are you doing? Kind of stopping him from shooting. And then a cop car going about 50 miles an hour just plows into this kid as he's crossing the street, pins him to a van, erupts into flames, and burns his body.
It's pretty great.
What? Again, safety third. It's Halloween night, officer. There's kids that are trick-or-treating all night long. He literally was going down a residential street at like 50 miles an hour.
It's so true.
Blew a kid up. I'm pretty sure that's the end of your job. Right there. He's like, I didn't see him. Yeah, no shit. And you certainly didn't have time to hit the brakes there, did you, officer friendly?
Yeah.
Oh, because that kid, he will get roasted like a
Who's
marshmallow.
the name of that kid, by the way?
Oh, that is Ben Tramer, right?
Ben
That's what
Tramer.
That's what they say later on. And
of course, Ben Tramer is her crush.
That's
in
right.
the first movie. Well, is Ben Tramer going to be there? Nope. Ben Tramer gets hit by a car in an hour.
And in sort of, it's weird in hindsight moment, the fact that Ben Tramer dressed up like who would be her brother on Halloween. It's just kind of
It's kind of weird.
Thing going on there.
No, in fact, I didn't think about that until now. Her brother, who stalks her and tries to kill her on Halloween night, Ben Tramer is dressed exactly like him.
Yeah. I guess she just don't have good luck with men.
Didn't get along with your daddy, huh?
And this is, of course, when the sheriff will find out your daughter was one of the 3 that was killed, and the cameras are all around, and they gurney her corpse out. He peeks under the blanket, and hey, Nancy Loomis, getting that residual check.
There you go, Nancy.
Nancy.
Ding. Also in the other movie tonight.
Yes. And I don't know if she was married to Tommy Lee Wallace yet at this point, or if they were just dating. They would get married and have a couple of kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all one big happy family with the fucking
It's
Carpenter
cool.
gang right now.
Honestly, how great
yeah.
would it have been to be like a part of that crew?
Amazing.
And I know that most of the crew
best.
didn't want to work on Halloween 2. They were just like, Halloween 2, we've already done Halloween. And sure, it is a rehash, and it's not really super well done, but regardless.
I mean, look, if you're just in for a mindless slasher film, you can do a lot worse, but again, there's so much of this movie that just doesn't make any sense.
All right, hit me with the next tidbit.
Yeah, well, Loomis doesn't believe that that was Michael that got hit by the car there.
There's no way that was him. Meet me at the coroner's office so we can look at his teeth.
You're going to get a pretty gnarly, burned up corpse in a little bit.
Yeah.
Seriously, it was a different time, certainly back in 1980.
Yeah.
I guess this was before flame retardant Halloween costumes, because
This was definitely not a flame retardant Halloween costume. Yeah.
but this is when you are introduced to one of the other characters, one of the other nurses. A couple of babes crossing the street downtown Haddonfield, and one of them's bitching about the Halloween party she was just at.
Yeah.
This is Nurse McHotstuff is what I listed her in my notes.
Is this hot tub nurse?
Yeah, she talks about in this
Yeah.
bitch, I went over to so-and-so's party and it was terrible. Bobbing for apples and real water and I had to give it to her like, that's a legit complaint. No one bobs for apples anymore.
Not when they have razor
bob?
blades in them.
Maybe that's why they got them wedged so far in the kid's face.
I never bobbed.
No, it's
Did
so
you?
gross. No. It's such an old-timey thing to do. It's like the whole community comes in and they stick their head in the dirty horse trough to grab a fucking apple. 3 weeks later, like 40% of the town is dead from cholera outbreak. How did this happen? It's so unsanitary and gross.
I've got Giardia.
Bunch of greasy farmer hair bobbing for apples in there.
You got to tie your hands behind your back and just put your head in the water and try and bite that thing. Open your mouth, honey. Yeah, get it a little wider.
Well, it is a strange foretelling of her death because she will get her head forced under the water later on in the hot tub and will have a tough time of it as the flesh
true.
gets scalded from her face. Great kill.
She complained about bobbing and she got bobbed in the end.
But as she gets into her car, she's like, I gotta get to work. You see another kid, he's dressed like a cowboy or something, but he's got a boombox on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And he's listening to the news. And the news is talking about, like, 3 kids have been murdered in Haddonfield. The killer's still on the loose. And the sole survivor has been taken to this hospital. And I was
The
like,
address is 644 Main Street. That's 644 Main Street, Haddonfield Memorial.
wow. Because Michael Myers is right there, and he just starts walking towards the hospital. It's like, good job, news team.
That's pretty good.
Nurse McHotstuff arrives in the hospital, and this is like the world's worst hospital. Not only is the doctor drunk, but the EMTs are smoking weed in the commissary.
Right there.
3 kids have been murdered. 1 kid just got hit in the street and exploded into flames. Another kid bit into an apple with a razor blade. As an EMT, you might want to stay on guard in case anything else happens.
Yeah.
But they're all just smoking weed, and then
Just
Jimmy's
chilling.
going into Lori's room like, hey,
Yeah.
how's it going? I'll get you Baby Ruth. You probably didn't get a chance to go out trick-or-treating, so I got a few things for you.
Yeah.
Weird.
Somebody gave me a banana. I thought that was odd, but I'd like to watch you eat it.
How about this? It's a coupon for 1 free ice cream at McDonald's. Just have to buy a cheeseburger and it's all yours. I got this. It's some pennies that have been stuck together with Scotch tape. Looks like there's 7 pennies in here stuck together with Scotch tape. Maybe one of them
I
is
got
your
this
lucky
orange
penny,
too.
You know,
It's a navel orange.
so much fucking fruit in Haddonfield.
Put your finger right over the navel here. You kind of feel around a little bit.
I got some Pal gum for you. I think the date on this gum is 1932, but it doesn't go bad. It's pretty good.
Here's some Bazooka Joe somebody gave me. It's got some comics in it. I don't know if they're funny or not. They kind of don't make sense.
But that mort really cracks me up. Well, as they're all around in this hospital, the phones die and they start having power issues. Because, of course, Michael Myers has tracked her here because he heard all about it on the radio.
Yeah.
So we get the security guard who goes out to check the phone lines. And also, the security guard not doing a great job either. He's got all these TV monitors with the security cameras.
Not
Did you
watching
notice
them.
how many times...
Yeah. Not watching them at all.
Michael Myers appears on the security cameras like 7
Yeah.
times. I saw him 7 times.
7 times he was on the cameras.
Like nobody ever sees him on there except the audience.
Yeah.
Well, the security guard will make his way into the tool shed and open a bunch of doors with padlocks on them, which is dumb. The padlock's open, but it's still on the door. So you could be reasonably sure that there's no one in there because they can't fucking put the lock on afterwards.
That's a really good point.
It's stupid.
Oh, I can't get out. It's not even locked and I locked myself in.
Well, it's a classic shut the door and the killer's right behind the door.
Yeah.
And he will hammer the security guard. Well,
Yeah.
kill with a hammer. Not nearly as good as the hammer kill in Friday the 13th Part 2.
No. I mean,
Which was
but they're trying.
sold by the actor going,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
it's a pretty
Very
great
similar
kill
to
in that movie.
Claw to the back of a fucking security guy's head. Or a
Claw
sheriff's
to
head.
the dome.
Good shit.
We cut over to the coroners, and they're looking at this guy. Has been completely roasted. All the flesh has been burned off.
Yeah.
It's just like a red skeleton, not the old vaudevillian. It's like an old fucking charred corpse.
Yeah.
But he's got a full set of teeth.
Yeah.
Looks like this kid's about 18 years old.
Michael was 21.
Even though in the credits he's listed at 23, which is a weird fucking thing. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so the barbecued man isn't Michael Myers. He's still out there.
Evil's out there.
Listen, there was a break-in at the old school.
Oh, we're not there yet.
I know. I'm excited to talk about it, though.
Oh, my God. Because we're going to cut over to the Myers house, the old Myers residence, which you'd seen in Halloween 1 because he kind of went back there, and it's a creepy old house. And this is the first time in my notes I have, what time is it? This Halloween night is going on forever.
This is
there's
forever.
An angry mob outside the house. They're throwing bricks through the window. They're all mad and everything.
It didn't take long for everyone to go to fucking let's start a mob and start throwing bricks through the window. Literally, within an hour.
Sure. Well, I mean, 4 kids are dead already now, I think.
Yeah.
So I think people might mobilize pretty quick with that. They knew it was Michael Myers, and they'd talked about it when the handsy paramedic Lance Guest went into Laurie's room, and he's like, it was Michael Myers, the escaped psycho. He came back.
The old
She's like,
Myers house?
Yeah. Anyway, you want this Butterfinger? I ate half of it, but, it's crispy and crunchety. And
I noticed you've been watching your weight. I got a tab here, fresh out of the cooler.
that's right. 0 calories, because it's got saccharin.
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard of saccharin, but it's all the rage.
It's good for the bones. Yeah. It's also in the world's worst hospital when Nurse McHotstuff gets invited to the therapy room from Bud, the other EMT who's there. Oh, the babies will be fine. It's just so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Maybe just for a minute. And we get a weird flashback here of Laurie. She's dreaming because she's been a little bit sedated. And her mother is talking to her. And she says, I told you I'm not your mother. And is she visiting Michael Myers in the asylum when he's like a teenager? There's some
that's kind of
weirdness
the
going on.
impression you get. And
So tacked on. Like, I mean, they don't come out and say it yet. Laurie Strode is his sister. It's such a stupid bananas tacked on twist to this whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised to learn that Carpenter was 8 Budweisers deep before he came up with that one.
Deborah, can we have another sixer?
Yeah. He was probably just done for the night. He was like, I gotta come up with something. Okay, brother and sister. And fucking
Yeah.
leaves the typewriter alone for the rest of the day. Yeah, we cut to hot tub party. Hot tub party? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love how there's a gauge on the hot tub that says not to exceed 100 degrees. And it goes up to 140 degrees, I don't know, just in case you want to cook a brisket or something. Like, you do a little slow cooker.
It's not really a hot tub. It's more of a sous vide.
Oh, my God.
You got to sear the outside of it first and then put your meat in there.
But this is when we get the obligatory 80s boobs in here. She's like,
yeah.
sure, takes off her towel and gets in there with Bud, the EMT. And they start making out a little bit and kissing. She's like, wow, it sure is hot. Because Michael Myers is turning up the steam on the controls in the control room.
In reality, this was actually very cold when they shot it. It was broken. It wasn't working.
There are some signs.
Yeah.
You can tell it's cold.
Yeah. Oh.
You're telling me that this water's hot, but your body is telling me it's ice cold. But Bud is he's like, it's not too hot.
Yeah.
He's just hoping she'll fondle his zag nuts. It's Halloween. Maybe he can feel her mounds. He's helping her slip her the butterfinger.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe get a payday here. But she's like, no, it's too hot. Get out. And turn it. All right, fine. He gets up. He goes in the control room, and you get one of those scenes where, like, she's sitting on the lip of it, and she's not paying attention. And in the background, Michael Myers is choking Bud out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Michael Myers comes out of there, and she's like, I got to get back to the babies. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do have to get back to the babies. But Michael Myers just kind of puts a hand on her shoulder, and she's like, oh, just kind of snuggling up to it and,
I guess that's all right
sucking on his finger. And I mean, he's had a hell of a night. I'm surprised she didn't taste some funk on that finger right away.
That finger's gotta taste like a fucking salty fucking piece of dirt.
It's been stuck in a bucket of hot dog water. Just like so gross.
Yeah.
But she nibbles on it for a little bit before she turns around and he just grabs her and puts her face in the water.
It's a good one. I love this kill.
It is gruesome. It's cool. Yeah. What is that stuff? Her skin sort of like bubbles or gets scalded off or wrinkles up. I mean, it can't be that complicated, right? What is that?
No, we're in a time of foam latex appliances and liquid latex and stuff like that. So I feel like it's just a bunch of liquid latex strips that have been glued into place and probably some rubber mask grease, makeup, maybe some little blistery kind of stuff that's put on. I mean, you could do something with gelatin and make that look pretty good, but gelatin breaks down in water, and that's going to create more of a mess. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was a little mix of some bloody gelatin and, like a clear gelatin and a yellow gelatin, just to sort of get that drippy, gooey feeling. So I'd say it's one of the two. I didn't deep dive into it to see how it was done or ask anybody how it was done, but that's how I would do it, either one of those. But also remember that water's probably cold. And she got an ear infection, too, by the way.
Oh, from getting repeatedly dunked in there?
Yeah.
Are they sure it wasn't from when she was bobbing for apples?
It might have been. But Dick Warlock was totally cool with her. He understood what he's doing. It can be scary as he's shoving her head into the water. Sure. So he was like, if you push your head back towards my hand, I'm going to release and let you go. They had like a little body language kind of going there.
Dick Warlock is a pro, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He is. Dick wipes it on the curtains. We're talking about Halloween 3, people. Listen to that episode if you want to hear about Dick wiping it on the curtains.
Oh, yeah. Halloween 3, season of the... And this is when we get to the school. And why are they at this school? They go into a school. Someone broke in here.
There was a break-in at the school and something weird written on the wall.
Oh, why? When did this happen? Michael Myers did this? I don't.
When?
And there's a drawing of like a family and a knife sticking into the desk, and it's sticking into like the sister in the family.
Michael came in. He got a juice box. He sat down. He pulled the mask up on top of his head. He found some crayons, a piece of paper.
What?
He drew this drawing of the family, the sister, stuck a knife into it. Pricked his finger, wrote Sam Hain on the wall.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Why? Why would he do this?
There's a word here. It's gibberish.
Gibberese. Gibberish are the people.
Yeah. Sam Hain written in blood on the blackboard. And again, I know Carpenter and Deborah Hill had taken a trip to England and Ireland and Stonehenge, and that gave them some inspiration for a Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. But
it also gave them inspiration for The Fog.
And maybe this bit too, because I just don't get it. Michael Myers has no personality at all. You know, I mean, some people would say that makes him kind of boring. The counter argument is that makes him kind of exciting, that as a cipher, it could be anything, right? But why would he write Sam Hain on a blackboard?
Yeah.
Like, why reference some old Celtic holiday? It's just it's such a head scratcher.
Sacrifice ritual. Druids rituals.
Is this part of the reshoots?
To be honest, I don't think so.
Because it is floating out in the ether of this movie, so disconnected
It is.
from anything else.
But I've always kind of liked it. I've always liked the fact that, it's some sort of spooky, ritualistic, maybe some things he learned when he was in the institution.
The asylum? Like when he learned how to drive a car?
Yeah.
And cut phone lines and all of that kind of
all
stuff.
the things that he knows how to do. Yeah.
But it's
Turn
not
up hot
like when he
tubs.
kills anybody, he does anything ritualistically with the body.
No.
He gets kind of creative sometimes. So this whole part, it just makes zero sense to me at all. And
Not going to argue. Not going to argue with it.
I think it's a problem with this movie.
Yeah.
But the doctor, Loomis, and one of the other cops, because Charles Cyphers, who played the sheriff, that's a rap on Charles. After he sees
his
Nancy,
dead daughter. Yeah, he's out.
Yeah. I want to call her Nancy. I think it's Annie in the movie.
Yeah, I believe it's Annie.
He's done for the rest. So Loomis is with another cop. They're investigating the school, and there's a woman from the asylum. Mm-hmm. It's like, you've got to come back. They're worried that this whole thing's going to blow up, and it's going to put the whole program in jeopardy. So you've been ordered by the governor to come back.
The governor. Somebody called the governor and went, listen, Dr. Loomis is out there with a gun. He shot him 6 times, point blank. Really, he reloaded once and shot him 7 times.
Yeah, it's going to be this giant fiasco. It's going to jeopardize all of their rehabilitation efforts. Okay, so he gets in a car and he's heading back towards the asylum, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll cut back to Jimmy, the handsy paramedic. He's hitting on Lori again.
Listen, I got you a tuna sandwich. It was in the commissary.
Yeah, I know you haven't woken up yet, but your mouth is open, so I just thought I'd drop this tuna sandwich right in there. I got it out of the vending machine. It's been in there for a while, but I think they replace them every Tuesday.
Do you like hot dogs?
See if I can just slide that one down. Oh. Wow. I can hear you stop breathing for a moment.
Jimmy, get out of there!
Okay. Yes, another nurse comes in. Stop it. Well, when Lori doesn't respond to the nurse either, get the doctor. She's had some sort of reaction. They're checking her eyes, and Lori she's completely out of it.
The doctor jacked her up full of all kinds of fucking drugs. What do you think?
Well, they run to find the doctor, and this is when you get the doctor with the needles, the syringe sticking in his eye.
Yeah.
And then as the nurse discovers him, you see kind of the classic Michael Myers, like
it's great.
The shape.
I love it.
The face come out of the darkness. That is cool, right?
Yeah.
And then he takes a needle and sticks it in her temple. Bam.
Which is, really great. And then she falls down and, in actuality, hit her head on the desk, busted her eye open, got 7 stitches.
Yikes.
And there's a scene that they show earlier in the film in the commissary when she's sitting at a table, and they hadn't shot that scene yet when she got the stitches. So they had to clock her a little bit away from the camera. See, if you watch it again, which someday you will, you'll see they're not showing the right side of her face.
Oh.
And then when she gets up, she kind of stiffly turns to walk out of the room. Again, not showing that part of her face as she gets up and exits. Huh. And it's because, she had busted her eye open and got a bunch of stitches.
Oh, that's cool.
That is a Hollywood, what happens in a hospital stays in a hospital minute.
Well, now we've got the shape stalking through the hospital now, scalpel in hand, goes into Lori's room, sees under the covers the lump, and just
stab,
scalpel. Oh, yeah, she pulled the old, like, Frodo Baggins at the Prancing Pony, like, ah.
Yeah.
Somehow, Lori went from being so comatose that her pupils weren't dilating to getting out of bed, putting, like, a little distraction in there, and then crawling out the door and down the hall.
At some some point she decided she was probably still being chased. Maybe it's because Jimmy's been in there every 10 minutes trying to hit on her. Do you think maybe she was trying to get away from Jimmy? She was like, you know what? Let me just put a bunch of pillows here, and I'm going to sneak out. And no, I don't want a tuna sandwich or a Zagnut or a fucking Baby Ruth. I don't need an apple or an orange or a stack of pennies. Listen. Leave me alone.
It's the scene where she woke up and just pulled like a Charleston chew off of her lip, all stuck there. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Who is this guy? Why won't he leave me? Does he not know I was stabbed earlier? I was chased by a stranger in a mask?
Well, the Shape is after her now, and this is when I have my notes. Where the fuck is everyone in this hospital? Like, I know there's a bunch of babies. There's no other patients.
Yeah.
Nobody. No cops. She's the sole survivor after a mass murder. Like, you would think maybe police protection?
Yeah.
Nope.
At 644 Main Street.
Just let Jimmy take care of her. He's got a pocket full of Snickers and a twinkle in his eye.
He sure does.
Yeah. Laurie has crawled down the hall. And I will say this, Jamie Lee Curtis does a good job selling this nonsense.
Oh, sure.
Because, yes, she woke up from her coma and she kind of staggers down the hall and she crawls into a different room and she shuts the door and she kind of falls asleep in there.
Jimmy will never find me here.
She's left like a smear of Milky Way as a trail down the hall. Jimmy's slowly like, she's around here somewhere.
I can smell the chocolate. I know you're in here. If you don't want me to come around, just say so.
Now, I think at this point, they've caught on to the fact that Michael Myers is around the hospital somewhere. Jimmy starts talking to another nurse. Nurse Blondie, I have in my notes. And Jimmy's giving the orders, which I was like, Jimmy, why are you giving the orders in this situation? The nurse who fucking works here every day should probably be the one to tell you what the fucking protocol is. But he's like, you got to get in a car and you got to get out of here. I'm going to go find Laurie, I think is what he says.
Because she left me a little while ago and I'm still looking. But I need to get everyone out of the hospital while I go find her.
There's a trail of those McDonald's cookies leading around the corner into the East Wing. I'm pretty sure I'm close to her, but you head out of here and just make sure that no more nurses come into the room while I'm trying to trick or treat. But this is when he will discover the other nurse who's been like hooked up with a blood transfusion to nowhere and has just dripped all over the floor.
Well, you know, part of what they teach people in the institution, you know, as they're trying to rehabilitate them, is things like how to put an IV in, how to drive a car. Sure. They teach them about Celtic rituals and things like that. I mean, they're really heavy on learning. And,
it's a diverse curriculum.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really is.
And good for them.
Well, when Jimmy finds this nurse, oh my God, he home alones it right there. He slips off his feet, bunk, and knocks himself out in this big pool of blood. Meanwhile, Laurie has woken up and Nurse Blondie sees her down the hallway, and Laurie watches Michael Myers appears and sticks the nurse from behind with a scalpel. And just lifts her off the ground.
I've often questioned the strength it would take to put a scalpel in between someone's ribs and be able to have the fulcrum at its right angle and point that you're able to lift up. He's pretty fucking strong.
Immensely strong. I mean, he has also been shot 6 times.
6 times, I tell you.
Stabbed in the eye with a knitting needle.
Oh, that's right.
I think he also
forgot. He was blinded in the first movie.
Yeah, he got fucked up in the first movie, too. Honestly, what makes Laurie Strode a good final girl is she gives it to him a couple of times in that movie.
She's going to be a shoo-in for our final girl March Madness.
She might be a 1 seed, honestly.
Yeah.
A 2 seed at the lowest.
Yeah, we are bringing the March Madness back again next year.
But I love in this moment when Nurse Blondie gets lifted up, there's a shot of her feet.
Yeah.
And watch her shoes like just fall
Pretty
off
great.
Her feet.
Yeah.
It's a nice cherry on the top of this moment.
It is.
It's so stupid and absurd.
That was an idea from the costume designer. She thought it would be funny. And she actually has come out and said, that's my little joke that I added to the movie that they left in. I think it's great. And it is. It's funny. But it's also
It is.
kind of telling, right? Rather than just having kicking feet, it's funny to have you die as the shoes fall off.
It's definitely a good touch.
It is.
Well, Lori sees that and she's like, no. She runs out. She will be slowly pursued. And she makes her way out of a window, like a transom window, as Michael Myers, like, I mean, he tries to slice at her. He should have just grabbed her by the ankle and pulled her hair down, but it's really a sort of weird, ineffectual.
I'll be honest, he's not as menacing with a scalpel. Like, sure, you could slice something open a little bit better, but no, it's not scary.
Yeah, it's a precision instrument in the hands of a mad butcher. But Lori escapes out into the parking lot, and then she gets into a car to hide.
Yeah. Weird.
What? No.
That's right, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. Just keep going, Lori.
She's
flagged
Isn't it like
down.
a 50s Chevy?
Yeah, something like that. Later on, handsy EMT, Lance guest Jimmy, he will regain his senses, and he comes running out and tries to get in the car and drive away, and then he just kind of passes out there.
Because it's his car.
I don't know if you know, chicks like 50s hot rods and Zagnut bars. And
There's just a bunch of Clark and Fifth Avenue rappers on the floor of the car. And
there's a bunch of
teenage
Playboys.
panties.
Penthouse in the back.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Jimmy, the real monster. Halloween 2. But as she's hiding, we cut back to Loomis on his way to the asylum. And this is when the woman, the fellow doctor, says, yes, there was a secret file on Michael Myers, and Laurie Strode is his sister. Whoa, what? No, he's going to kill the other sister. Oh, 15 years ago, he killed the first sister. Now he's back. Yeah. Like, I thought you said it was a secret file. He knew all of this is Michael Myers' time as a file clerk when he wasn't learning about auto maintenance and blood transfusions.
Exactly.
He was learning the Dewey Decimal System and basic shorthand.
Deborah, what do you think of this secret file idea? I'm just going to use it.
Okay. Brother and sister they are. So then Loomis pulls out his gun and he points it at the cop who's driving the car. Like, you've got to get me back to Haddonfield. I'll shoot you 6 times. This is the most nonchalant reaction from this cop who's just like, okay, man, whatever. It's your job. He's like, I don't know if you know what you're doing right now. Just get me back to Haddonfield.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's going to take me a second to turn
chill.
around.
Yeah.
He is so chilled out. He will live and die the most chilled existence in this movie. Nothing phases this cop.
No, it really doesn't.
He's driving away from a town where like 5 kids were murdered. Somebody's got razor blades in their teeth, and he's just like, just another day on the job in Haddonfield. Somebody's pointing that 38 at my skull as I drive a car.
Halloween.
Pretty typical stuff. They turn around and they get going back to the hospital.
Yep.
And when they arrive, Lori is outside. She sees them arrive and she gets out of the car, but she's still a little drugged up and a little woozy. She can't really scream. Help! Until they get into the hospital. And by then it's too late. They can't hear her. And then as Loomis and company are in the hospital, they see Michael Myers walking towards the front. Oh, there he is. He's evil. And I will say, we've seen the staff be very inattentive in this hospital, but I think the maintenance crew did a hell of a job because Michael walks through that window of the front door. Like, he didn't even notice it was closed. He just walks completely through it.
He didn't even try and open it.
No, I think he just thought it was, he just saw an open space. He's like, oh.
How great would it have been like, donk, and then he backs up and holds his head like, oh no. Yeah, I got stabbed with a knitting needle earlier, so my close vision is a little fucked up.
Well, Loomis, he pulls out the gun and just
shoots him 6
12
times.
times, motherfucker. I've shot him 12 times now. 13 if you're counting.
I think I did count this time. He only shoots him 5 times in this moment.
All right, so now it's 12.
But Michael Myers goes down, and then the cop's like, huh? I guess it's just one more dead guy.
Yeah, I guess.
Get away from him. You see, he's still breathing.
Oh, okay. Let me just step 2 feet away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course, Michael Myers sits up and slits the cop's throat with a scalpel.
He's like, well,
One more down.
I guess that's just another way it's going to end on Halloween. I'm just going to get my throat cut.
Well, Loomis, I think Laurie has come in at this point, or they have finally connected in this, and they're going to run into the OR while the lady doctor goes to the police radio. Remember, all the phones are cut, so they can't just call the cops. She's going to get on the policeman's radio. I mean,
Yeah.
you might have done that before you got in there, but
Sure.
I guess you would put a gun to the cop's head, so I'm not going to dock it too many points for that. Loomis and Laurie run into the surgery OR. Loomis gives her the gun. He's like,
Oh, you look like you can barely stand. What's all that chocolate doing around your mouth?
Are you having a sugar crash?
he hands her the gun. Michael crashes in. Michael stabs Loomis right here. Loomis gets the old scalpel. Goes down. And then
I'm going to get sepsis.
Michael Myers approaches Laurie. She's cowering in the corner, and she lifts up the gun and bam, bam, shoots him twice.
Fucking
in
marksman.
The head.
Marksman.
In the eyes? Did she get him right in the eyes?
Right through the eye holes of the mask.
Doggy.
Not a nick of the mask. Not a miss.
Annie fucking Oakley. Just like
Hell
entered
yes.
the building.
Oh, yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. Blinded. Now he's just swiping that arm left and right with the fucking scalpel. Not as dangerous anymore. And he's just all over the room.
That Foley noise like 12 times in this.
Yeah.
And he's just blindly going like he couldn't remember where she was.
Yeah, kind of holding his face a little bit as he's just swiping. I do kind of love it, in a way.
Yeah. But as that's happening,
I'm
Loomis
turning
is
on the
kinda
gas. All of it.
back to his feet. All these gas cylinders start going.
Yeah.
Laurie runs
It's
out
a
of
very
the room.
dangerous hospital room.
Well, yes, it is. This is back in the day when you could still like smoke in hospitals too.
Yeah.
So you had to
Or
stay-
smoke weed in the commissary. Oh, man, the good old
No one will find
the
out.
80s. Wasn't even legal then.
Laurie runs out. Loomis takes out a lighter and lights it.
Yeah.
Huge explosion. Laurie's down the hall, falls to her feet. She's looking back into this inferno and a absolutely amazing
Firewalk. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Dick Warlock doing the firewalk.
Dick Warlock fucking superstar.
And it
Because
was
this is a really great one.
It was so hot that it heated up the suit, and the zipper on the front of the suit burned his skin because the zipper got hot.
Oh, but he comes out of the inferno.
Yeah.
It's not like you see him get caught on fire. There's a wall of flame, and
Yeah.
you see him walk out of it, and he takes several steps before he falls down. It is a hell of a stunt.
That wall
really
of
is a great
fire
stunt.
was way bigger than they thought it would be, too. Like that,
it's
when it
incredible.
went off, they were like, "Oh shit!" Like it really wasn't supposed to be that big, but he just fucking played along with it. Came out, the zipper burning his chest as it's getting superheated from the amount of fire, and then he hits the ground and drops. Fucking awesome.
And he never loses the physicality of the shape of Michael Myers in that moment, too. Still the same sort of paced walk out of that.
No,
Falls
it's great.
down.
And this has been a Dick Warlock is a stud. Hollywood Minute.
Yeah. You're going to have to be a stud.
With a
if your
fucking
name is
name
Dick
like
Warlock,
that.
you're going to have to bring it. And he does. Fucking
Richard
full
Witch.
marks. Oh, and then we cut to in the morning. The cops have counted 10 dead. And I thought, any of the babies? I mean, you had a whole maternity ward full, and you just set the hospital on fire. They don't talk about that part in Halloween 2.
No, they don't.
Because all the nurses are dead.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's been killed in this wing.
No one has fed the children.
And Laurie gets put into another ambulance to go to another hospital. And at this point, I said, seriously, girl, where are your parents?
Yeah.
Because it is now the next morning.
And earlier they said they went to a party but we haven't been able to get a hold of them.
Yeah, because they fucking traded their keys with people. And they put their keys in a bowl when they got there, and they don't know whose house they're at right now.
The Halloween 2 hot take, Laurie's parents are swingers.
Well, we do know that she's not really her mom, so it's quite possible.
It is quite possible. These aren't our kids.
Oh my God. Halloween 2.
Yeah.
What do you want to rate this movie with?
Ooh.
Scalpels, masks, flaming dicks. How many flaming warlocks?
Yes. Yes.
How many
flaming warlocks would you give Halloween 2?
So here's the thing. Halloween 2, in my opinion, mediocre horror movie. I'm only going to give it 5 flaming warlocks. But if you watch it as a double feature with Halloween 1, I had a much better time, and I would give it 7.
Oh.
But just on its own, I would say 5 flaming warlocks for me for Halloween 2. How about you?
I did not watch them back to back, so I can't give a back-to-back rating, but I think you're probably right. But I give Halloween 2 6 flaming warlocks. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's fun. I'm going to watch it every couple of years.
Yeah.
But on my second watch through, I was like, this movie's actually kind of boring. I think if I was to watch it tomorrow, I would laugh a lot more at Jimmy because of what we've discussed about him tonight. So I think
the real villain. Yeah.
We have given each other insight that would make another watch much more pleasurable. But I'm going to give it 6. 6 flaming warlocks.
Yeah, it's not a good movie, and there's parts of the script, big chunks, that make no sense. It's interesting to know that there were rewrites and reshoots, and Carpenter came in and did some fixing to it and stuff, because the whole, there's been a break-in at the school. Having just watched Halloween 1 before I watched this, I was like, when did that happen? I've been keeping tabs on this story for the last 12 hours of this day.
Because
I'm pretty sure
finished about 3 o'clock. And then by the time the teachers and the janitors left, it was 5 or 6. So maybe before he killed anyone, he broke into his old school.
It makes
sat at his
sense.
old desk, pulled the mask up, drew some stuff with some crayons, had a juice box, maybe a nap.
Had one of those half-pint orange juice boxes that they had left in the freezer a little too long, so the middle of it was still like a chunk of frozen concentrate, a couple of prunes on a cocktail napkin.
And
real 80s snack time there.
Then went out,
Yeah. I mean, I do enjoy talking about it. As slashers go, it's fine. There's much better ones out there.
Oh, 100%.
I think, the next time I watch the first one, I might just go ahead and watch the second one right afterwards.
It's like one long movie. I like the idea. And like I said, this is where my franchise ends. Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis die. And that's how it should have been.
Sure. And then they should never have even fucking made Halloween 3 Season of the Witch.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my God.
Yes, it's that time again, kids. Gather around your TV set.
I'm going to go to the lobby early.
No.
I have to listen to this nonsense.
You can't. No, you can't. You got to stay.
All right. I'll see you in a little bit.
Wait, where are you going?
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the Horathon. And remember the big giveaway at 9. Don't miss it. And don't forget to wear your masks. The clock is ticking. It's almost time.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
Deborah, what if we used London Bridge is falling down? No? Okay.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the diva to get ourselves a treat.
Especially things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy sauce. Let's all go to the lobby to to get ourselves a treat.
And we are back. So we talked a lot about Zagnuts and Three Musketeers, Milky Way, Clark bars. What's your favorite candy bar or Halloween candy? What's the best?
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, what are you looking for in your Halloween bag? It doesn't have to be one of the standards. It could be just any sort of candy. What's number one?
Probably Snickers. The mini Snickers would be number one.
More than a full size?
Yeah, because I don't need a full size.
I mean, you sound like an old man right now. Every kid wants the fucking full-size Snickers. That's like the gold standard of Halloween candy.
Yeah,
you go to somebody's
of course.
house, they get the full-size Snickers. You're like, fuck yeah, lady.
Yeah.
Coming back here next year.
I mean, full-size Snickers, I'm going to chop it into a couple of pieces. I'm going to put it in the freezer. Problem is,
Okay.
I'm going to bust a tooth as I'm pulling that fucking hard-ass frozen Snickers out.
Frozen nougat, man. It'll get you.
Oh, man. And frozen caramel, even worse. It's like glass. It shatters like glass.
Oof.
What's your
so
favorite?
tasty. Favorite candy bar? I mean, I will admit, it's pretty common, but I am a sucker for the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I think that's just fucking tasty. That's one of those that they keep trying to, like, do better. Like, I saw they had Reese's Peanut Butter and Jelly Cup. No. Don't fuck with it. It's
I
good.
do love a good peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
For sure. I was thinking candy bars. I wasn't thinking peanut butter cup.
Any kind of candy. You remember those fucking, I don't even know what kind of candy it was, but they were just wrapped in like a black or orange package. They were sort of nugget sized or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
It was like a taffy.
Yeah, but sort of like taffy and nougat had an unholy baby. And it just like, oh, terrible. Just tear the fillings right out of your teeth.
Yeah, like bit of honey.
Oh, yeah, bit of honey.
It sticks to your teeth and it just removes
Charleston
things that
Chew.
are stuck there. Yeah.
Some fucking terrible. See, those are my least favorite ones. Anything that gets stuck in my teeth. Like dots. Oh, dots or jujubes.
Yeah, not so good. Not so good.
But enough of that fucking Halloween candy talk. We're here to talk about a true Carpenter classic.
Yes,
Not Carpenter
indeed.
Light, like Halloween 2.
Before we do that, should we tell people where to find us?
You can find us, we're on all the socials, the whole damn thing 13 on Instagram. You can find us on TikTok and Facebook as well. But please head over to our Patreon because we have a growing community that helps support the show, keeps us doing what we're doing. We're having a good time doing it. The whole damn thing at patreon.com. You get an ad-free version of the show that unlocks all sorts of content.
Plenty of content
stories,
you can't get anywhere else.
Stories from being on set in different places.
Yeah.
And we do little watch-alongs for certain tiers
live
as well.
movie watch-alongs. Yeah.
That are a
all
lot of
done on our
fun,
Discord. You get access to the Discord. This is listener-supported. We are supported by you, the listeners. And we thank you so much for being a part of it and helping us bring this to you and making it worth it, you know? And, you know, we're proud of the family, the whole damn family.
So become a member of the whole damn family.
Yeah.
Find us on Patreon, support the show, find us on social too, drop some comments in there. It all helps the algorithm and it keeps us doing what we're doing. But now we're going to shift your attention to a John Carpenter classic.
That's right.
Mike, do you have a little write-up for 1980s The Fog?
I do. And in the spirit of Adrian Barbeau. Zip. You're listening to the dulcet, sweet sounds of K-Fog. I'm your host, Brock Vibrance. Let me spin you a tale that'll make your skin tingle and your hearts race. Tonight, we're diving into the misty, mysterious world of John Carpenter's The Fog. Imagine this, lovers. A coastal town, Antonio Bay, on the brink of its delightful 100th anniversary. But little do they know, a supernatural and sexy fog is strolling in on watered boots, carrying secrets and a thirst for vengeance. As the fog descends, the town's residents start to experience visions that'll leave them and you breathless. Ghostly figures wet with pirate play are seeking retribution. That's gross.
Pirate play. Yarr.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ghostly figures wet with pirate play are seeking retribution.
still weird
for
the
a,
second time.
for a betrayal a century ago. It seems they never got a call back after that fiery one-night stand. It's a story of passion, betrayal, and chilling consequences of not giving that booty call its due course. With a haunting score that belongs in a candlelit bedroom and an atmosphere that'll make you feel every shiver, The Fog is a masterpiece of suspense and desire. This film is dripping with a sexy cast of scream queens in a 235 to 1-on-1 ratio. That'll keep you on the edge of your seat.
Goodness.
This is a must-watch for any fan of the spooky season. So, if you're looking for a ghostly tale that'll leave you questioning the dark secrets of your own desires, tune into The Fog and let the chills roll in. This is your DJ Brock Vibrance signing off with a shiver and a promise of more tantalizing tales to come. Stay tuned and remember, The Fog is always moist. Yeah. You've been waiting for me to use that word, haven't you? Go on and feel it.
I have not.
It's moist. You're welcome. So tell me, James, did The Fog make you wet? Or did you feel it was all washed up?
Brock Vibrance. Okay, The Fog. Perhaps some might think that The Fog has missed the mark.
Oh!
Hey! Yeah.
Zing!
But no, I think The Fog is a fun horror movie. I
Yeah.
think it is often overlooked Carpenter gem. I mean,
Sure.
if you're into horror movies, we're not surprising anybody with The Fog, but I think this is one that, slips under a lot of people's radars who maybe aren't as into horror movies, and it's fun. This is a fun movie. It has held up well. It's got a wonderful cast in it.
Totally.
There's a lot of Carpenter regulars in here.
Sure.
Both in front of the camera and behind the scenes on this one. Jamie Lee Curtis, of course. Tom Atkins.
From Halloween 3 Season of the Witch.
Yep, he is also in Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Then we've got Charles Cyphers, who is in Halloween and Halloween 2 as the sheriff in that.
Yeah. Jamie Lee, of course, who was in both of them.
Janet Leigh.
Her
from
mom.
Psycho, not a John Carpenter film, obviously.
Yeah, but
and also Hal Holbrook.
Yes.
What I love the most about Hal Holbrook in this is that Hal Holbrook was famous for many years for his Mark Twain one-man show.
Oh, sure,
and he is so obviously ready to give his Mark Twain one-man show. He's got the hair and the mustache.
Anytime he's ready to go. Yeah.
He's ready to throw it down.
You know who's funnier than Mark Twain?
Mike McCarty.
That's
according
right.
to my daughter. She said he was funnier than Mark Twain. Out of the blue, she said.
Out of the
that.
blue. Made that up. Out of the blue.
Yeah.
It's going to be on my tombstone.
She was 10 when she said that.
Yeah.
So the fact
Uncle
that
Mike,
she
funnier
knew
than
who
Mark Twain.
was and was like, you know what? You've got a better sense of humor than America's preeminent humorist, Mark Twain.
Yeah.
My favorite thing, though, about the Hal Holbrook Mark Twain thing is he started doing that one-man show when he was in his 20s. So, of course, he had to put on all the makeup to make himself look like he was 73.
Sure.
But he ended up doing that show for like 60 years into his late 80s. So at the end of it, he was
slowly
putting
just
on his
stopped
makeup.
wearing makeup.
Yeah, he stopped wearing it, and then he started wearing makeup to make himself look younger for that.
That's so good.
This has been an American Theater Minute.
Yes, well done. Well done, sir.
But no, the cast is stacked. I think they give good performances. The story is a little weak sometimes, but the bones of it, the fact that this is kind of like a classic ghost story, revenge story, is cool. And it's super atmospheric. I mean, the movie is called The Fog, so
Yeah.
obviously
Which
it's going to be atmospheric.
took him a while to come up with the title, to be honest. It was just called Untitled Ghost Story for a really long time.
Boy.
And then one night, after a whole bunch of Budweisers, he woke up in the middle. He woke up in the middle of the night and wrote 2 words on his bedstand right there on a scrap of paper. And next morning, it went, The Fog. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
No shit. Are you fucking around right now? Or is
I'm
that
not.
legit?
No, this is
Nice.
legit.
That's great.
This has been.
Did you
meant
click
for
the
this.
wrong button?
This is a Hollywood John Carpenter minute. It's got nothing to do with farting.
The Fog. Also, the other thing, this has my favorite John Carpenter soundtrack in it.
Oh, it's great. I fucking love it.
I just listened to it the other day. It's a staple around this time of year, Halloween time.
Yeah, it's a good one to write to.
Not every track is sparkling. Like, there are a couple that are just too electronic and repetitive, but some of the slower piano and synth melodies that he came up with for this movie are wonderfully creepy, and they help tell this story so well that it's one aspect of this movie that I really love. What about you, man? How do you feel about this one?
I love this movie too. I've always loved this movie. Again, it's not his best movie. It's not the best movie, but it's the best pirate ghost movie that there is that involves fog, for sure.
I was like, I know there's got to be other pirate ghost movies out there. Yeah.
I mean, watching it, I hadn't seen it in a little bit, and I was like, okay, this movie, it could be a little bit better, but atmospherically, it's great. The soundtrack is great. The way it's shot is great. Dean Cundy, who shot Halloween, and also The Thing, I think, right? He shoot The Thing? Yeah.
I'm not sure on that one.
And he shot Halloween 2 as well. In fact, he turned down Poltergeist to go do Halloween 2.
Oof, wow.
Yeah.
Yikes. Sorry, Dean.
Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. But the Panavision anamorphic widescreen is just so perfect in this, the 2:35:1 ratio.
Well,
looks really great.
The pirates themselves, or the zombies, or the ghosts.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it as we get in there. They still look great just because so much of it is just lighting, costume.
Yeah.
They're always backlit in shadows.
Well, the reason they did that is because the first time they showed up on set, he was like, these look stupid. This is bad. We got to hide it. We got to hide it in fog and shoot them from behind with light.
Listen, it's a great choice.
It is a great choice.
When Blake, the head zombie ghost, when his eyes start glowing red, that looks pretty cool. Still,
it is cool.
Still looks great.
Yeah, I agree. You're right. The actors, great. The actors are great. It's a fun story. It's a simple story. There's not much to it. It's also based on an actual event. Did you know that?
Oh, I did not know that. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. In the 1800s, and it was off the coast of Goleta, California, where they call them wreckers. Wreckers are people that will put a false fire in an area like, hey, here's a fire, like a lighthouse, that's going to draw you towards this area because this is the place you're supposed to come, and then crash on the rocks. And then they use it so that they can strip the boat of everything. Oh. And there was a boat that had crashed on the rocks that was drawn in Goleta, California, and they got a bunch of gold off of it. And that is where this story came from. Oh. That is a true fog minute. Nothing misty about that one.
Ooh. That's awesome. I mean, it's not awesome that happened, but it's based on a true story. Yeah. I mean, it's more based on a true story than The Conjuring is then.
Pretty much. Yeah, because you've got lured in, boat, crash, gold. Everyone dies. Yeah. That's way more than The Conjuring.
As we were saying, like, the story is good. The bones of the story are good. What you just described is good. The revenge aspect is good. Yeah. Some of the other ways that the movie unfolds and are executed, some of the relationships are a little thin and a little weird. And
there's not a lot of character stuff going on.
Yeah, that's a little thin. But as just a ghost story, and it's why I appreciate the way that this movie starts out with John Houseman, right? Old John Houseman from The Paper Chase and those commercials.
Yeah.
You know, we made our money the old-fashioned way. We earned it. Yes.
Yeah.
Here he is telling this ghost story, right? To a bunch of kids around the campfire. To me, sets the perfect tone for this movie.
Yeah.
Because this movie is going to follow that tradition of being this ghost story. I did wonder, though, with as much of the cast that is in the other John Carpenter films, what was Donald Pleasance doing? Why isn't he playing this character? You easily could have put him in there.
I need more wine.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he just needs to be like a crusty seaman in this. I mean, you could say that if you wanted to be weird about it.
Sure.
And Dick Warlock as crusty
seaman. You know, the John Houseman thing, that was a reshoot, too. Because when they finished the movie, it was actually only 80 minutes long. It wasn't long enough. And Carpenter watched it and he went, this is kind of crappy. It's not good. It's not scary. It's not what we wanted. Him and Deborah sat down. They wrote some exposition. They wrote the opening sequence with him telling the ghost story. They came up with the idea for the poltergeist stuff in the town, which comes up after that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're shaking your head
though.
like, no.
Actually, it being a reshoot makes a lot of sense because it doesn't connect to anything else in the movie. Like, they never use those kinds of powers ever again.
No, they don't. And it is just sort of like a creepy atmospheric thing, you know, right? To have happen. And close-ups of the kills are things that they shot.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
the crew on the seagrass getting killed. A lot of that was reshoots.
Just a bunch of close-ups of guys going,
yeah. Because this movie isn't very gory.
Not my flannel shirt.
Yeah. No, this movie is not very gory. It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's implied gore through sound effects and through the fact that you know what's happening, but you don't actually really see much happening. And oddly enough, when they submitted the finished film in the end to the MPAA, they gave it an X rating. Yeah, they gave it an X rating because they said it was unsettling. The whole movie as a whole was too unsettling. And I'm thinking, fuck you. That's the whole point of a horror movie like this, is to be unsettling.
And it's not like it's that crazy.
No, it's not. But, you know, at the time, they were probably being really hard on horror movies.
I guess, but I mean, we'd already had
was starting to happen.
We'd already had
when this
way
came
more
out,
unsettling movies than this.
Was it 81 when this came out?
1980 is what I have.
So it's 1980 when this came out, and it's sort of like the beginning of the slasher craze, and horror is really starting to take off like a rocket. Obviously, Halloween had been such a huge hit.
I know.
But again, that's got no blood in it, right?
I mean, maybe they were just being hard on John Carpenter himself, because I have to say, you've got all those Friday the 13th and Halloween clones and all that stuff, but this movie is not that at all.
No.
Like, it does not follow that sort of trope
No,
at
it's
all.
just a
This
really
is a
good ghost story.
A revenge story,
Yeah.
and it has very little gore in it.
Yeah. And normally when we do the second movie, it's a new movie and we have a spoiler-free portion. But because these are both old movies, we're not really doing a spoiler-free portion. So we're just kind of going into it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because hopefully you've already seen The Fog. But
And if you haven't, you should go watch it. Or you should watch it
sure.
after we're done talking about it.
And you'll pick up on even more things.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's a wrap on John Houseman.
Yeah. One day, reshoot.
One day, he came in, but he essentially tells the story, right, that you were saying. The boat was lured to the shore and broke on the rocks, and now they look for that campfire on the beach, just like this one. And as he finishes it, the chimes hit midnight in the distant town. Nice timing there.
Yeah.
Old Sea Dog.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, now it's 421, exactly 100 years later. And I'm thinking, so on 420, he's out hanging on the beach with all these kids, and he looks high as fuck. If you look at him, like his eyes are just all sleepy. Like, I've been sitting here all night drawing bong hits with the young craft boy.
Smoking grass. dance with the young ones.
Smoking the seagrass, which is that shit.
A little of that jazz cabbage. But yeah, we cut into the town here. And yeah, as you said, it's very poltergeisty. Bottles are shaking on the racks in the convenience stores. And a gas pump comes off and sprays gasoline everywhere. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All sorts of things are going haywire. Panes of glass are breaking and stuff like that. And yeah, it never has any of that sort of effect. It's not like the fog rolls into town and does all this. It's just like...
I mean, it kind of does. They show some fog rolling into town, but they don't show fog in the area where the cars are, where all the car alarms start going off, and the
all the headlights are turned on.
I mean, I do like it. It's cool. It's weird. It feels like an earthquake that's happening.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is when they shot the movie, the first time you see the zombie sailors, the very first time they shot them, an earthquake actually hit.
Oh, really?
At the time they were shooting it. And everyone kind of got freaked out because they thought it was like some kind of special effect or a stunt that was going wrong, because all of a sudden everything started shaking and tremoring, and was right as they were getting into that moment where they were having them come walk in. And everyone figured out pretty quickly that it was an earthquake. And then as soon as it was over, John Carpenter went, "They're here," referring to like the ghosts are with us.
Yeah.
And they had lots of weird little creepy things that went on set. There's a couple of times where they thought they caught things on film that seemed like they were moving around in the fog that looked like that might be like a weird reflection or you know, a figure in there. One of the sound guys actually quit the show because he swore he could hear whispering underneath. I mean, really, it's probably just somebody over at craft service going, "Do you think they have chicken tonight?" Yeah. And he's like, "Oh my God, there's ghosts and they're talking about chicken."
They've got Reese's peanut butter cups.
But yeah, one sound guy quit because he thought he heard some sort of otherworldly things. And yeah, there was a lot of weird little creepy things that went on. Hal Holbrook was freaked out. Hal Holbrook did not want to be left alone on set by himself in the dark because they shot a lot of this at night, right?
Okay,
and he
sure.
was very jumpy. What's that? No, what's going? You know, maybe he was just
method acting it. Maybe something.
It could be.
Just getting into a like jumpy headspace, because that character, when all of this stuff goes haywire, he plays Father Malone in a church, and a chunk of the wall falls down where he finds the hidden journal from his grandfather.
The hidden journal.
100 years ago. Oh, what's this? Oh, we've done these terrible things, and the hour between midnight and 1 o'clock belongs to the dead. May God have mercy on our soul.
Yeah. Did you read the journal?
Did I read the journal?
Yeah.
Like pause it and read it on the TV?
Yep.
Oh, I did not. Oh,
I did.
But it is, before you get into that, a nice little moment here, because we also get a cameo from the man himself. John Carpenter is closing up the church and cleaning everything and asking Father Malone if he can get paid. And Father Malone's like, you know what? I think I only need you 4 hours tomorrow instead of 6. I was like, okay.
That was pretty good.
So what does this journal say?
It says, because part of it is framed out, you can only read some of the words. So some of it you have to sort of imply.
Okay.
But I believe Blake, to get really in-depth in the character, Blake, the pirate captain, I mean, he's not really a pirate, but we'll just call him a pirate.
I know. It is a weird thing about this movie, though, because everybody always says pirates because they are on a big clipper ship and they have swords, but
they're not.
They're not pirates.
Yeah, they're lepers. They're with swords.
Yeah.
Leper sword fight. That sounds like trouble waiting to happen.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
The leper hockey game.
Sure, a face off in the corner. Sure.
Bump.
Yeah. He was just trying to give them a leg up, but instead, they were disarmed. Anyway.
So I think that the character of Blake, he had come from the north, and he was probably some kind of a trapper. right?
Okay.
And in 1881, when the ship is going to, when it crashes on the rocks, film had come about. I think the very first film had probably been like 1870. That might have been like, Running Horses, something like that, right?
Okay.
You remember Running Horses, which is the galloping horse film?
Sure. Like the Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
I forget what the old name of that camera thing is.
Yeah, but it was like Edward something or other, or something Edward was the guy that had done the Running Horses. But, obviously the props department really got in touch with the character as to what he would have been feeling about film and about, being a trapper. And he was also very well educated, I think.
Okay.
So it sort of says, my college education to work writing dumb shit in this fucking movie's prop. Time to go to some girls with big tits, tattoos, and shaved beavers. And then it says something about, I think, money, would you go of the, and that's all you can make out. So yeah, that's what it says.
If you pause it, that's what you'll read in the journal?
If you pause it, and it's all in cursive, it's hard to read, but, but you can see it. Yeah, so he's obviously a trapper. He's trapped beavers before, so he's talking about shaving the beavers. He's college educated. He knows what film is because he's, obviously thinks that someone's going to make a story of his life, and that this journal will become a prop in the film. Yeah, so
well done, sir. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. You can sit down now. But that is a hot take on a Hollywood prop minute.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to have to look out for that journal the next time.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And we're going to cut from the church and we're going to go to sexy DJ Adrienne Barbeau. Adrienne Barbeau also going to be in Escape from New York in a couple of years for John Carpenter.
They're married at this time, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Adrienne Barbeau and John Carpenter, they were married.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, she's wishing a happy 100th birthday to Antonio Bay. She's the late night DJ. She owns a lighthouse and she is a disc jockey.
In the lighthouse.
It is a cool job. It's a cool place.
But I feel like she's the only one that works there and she has one shift. And I'm not sure when it's over. Is it over at like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m? And when does it start? Because it's not dark when it starts.
No, I think the clock is around 6 o'clock when she starts. Because later in the movie, she'll get there when she's talking to Mrs. Kobritz, who's taking care of her son.
Named after Richard Kobritz.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's so crazy. At one point, I was watching this movie, and I had like the X-ray, Amazon Prime. It told me the names of the characters and who played them.
Tommy
and I was
Wallace.
like, wait a second, Tommy Wallace, Dan O'Bannon, they're in this movie?
Dr. Phibes.
It totally got me confused as to who I was fucking watching on this.
It's a good one.
Yeah, Charles Cyphers as Dan O'Bannon really threw me for a loop on this.
Joe Pilato as Dr. Phibes. You mean Vincent Price?
And we get Adrienne Barbeau, and she will be a voice that we return to throughout this movie. And it's one cool thing. I do like the cuts to the radios in the different locations, picking up the DJ's voice and sort of letting you know what is going on. It's a neat convention in this movie. And we'll cut over to Tom Atkins playing Nick Castle.
Yes.
Again, who's listening to her on the radio and driving his pickup truck late at night. Oh, there's a hitchhiker. Pulls over and Jamie Lee Curtis gets in there. Oh, where are you going? The end of this town? That's far enough. She gets in there with them and he's drinking a beer and driving. Like, you want a sip? Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, it was a different time. He's just
drinking and driving.
Yes.
I know.
And offers it to the hitchhiker who's like, oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. She starts out by saying, you're not weird, are you? And he's like, yeah, I am weird. And she's like, oh, thank God. Last guy was so straight.
It's funny because, I mean, they're good. she's charming, but
Yeah.
the scene really doesn't age that well.
It's an odd
nowadays.
scene. Yeah, because he's drinking and driving and picks up a hitchhiker.
Yeah. And, you know, much like his character in Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Yeah.
Tom Atkins will, like...
I'm sorry, what?
Damn it. Fade this shit out. I don't want to be here all night. Much like his character, he will meet an attractive young woman, and within like 2 scenes, he'll be in bed with her. I think it's only 1 scene in this one.
I'm pretty sure it's in Tom Atkins' contract.
I think so. Yeah. It was good to be part of Carpenter's gang. They're like,
are there
Tommy,
any girls in the movie?
How you doing, Tom? I got another role for you. Oh, terrific.
Who am I banging this time?
I just had my 47th birthday, so that means she can't be older than 24.
It's in the contract. I don't know if Deborah gave it to you or not.
So yes, he picks up the hitchhiker, they share a beer, and while they're doing it, all the windows in the truck explode.
Yeah.
What's going on? Oh my gosh. Ugh. The ghosts never manifest like this other times.
No. It's a little inconsistent.
It's a little weird, but
yeah, sure.
So they're just getting to know each other. And then we'll get to know each other well.
That's right.
When we go back to sexy DJ Adrienne Barbeau. Stevie Wayne is her name.
Hey, everybody.
And she gets a call from Charles Cyphers, who plays Dan O'Bannon.
Yeah.
Charles Cyphers was the sheriff in Halloween and Halloween 2. And he says, hey, I got a special bulletin for you. He's at the weather station. He says, there's this fog bank rolling in, and there's a trawler named the Seagrass out there. So if you can, send him a message so that they know that there's this fog bank and so they can come in. Oh,
because we know
thanks,
that everybody within 30 miles listens to one radio station that's only on 6 hours a night and plays jazz because it was cheap to buy. This is also true.
Is that why it plays jazz?
Yes, yes.
Nice.
Because jazz was cheaper than rock and roll.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. I love, actually, the smooth sounds of late night jazz.
It's just like, everyone in town's
K-Fog.
like, man, we just love jazz.
Yeah.
We love how sexy Stevie Wayne sounds.
There's 2 things that I love about Antonio Bay. Smooth jazz and Leper's Gold.
Leper's Gold is actually the name of a drink. Yeah.
That was the latest hit from Leper's Gold. That one's called Drowning Man.
Coming up, a little Blake's Revenge.
Now that sounds like a drink.
Yes.
Well, she sends the message out to the Seagrass. 3 drunken sailors out there. They're like,
what shall we do with them?
About? There's no fog bank.
There's no fog bank. Yeah. Buck Flower. I knew I'd be president. I got this. Of course, quoting Buck Flower from Escape from New York. I'm the president. That's right. I'm the president.
There's
And
no
he's
fog
like,
bank.
No fog bank out there. This is comedy right here. This is a comic moment.
There is a fog bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 3 times he says, no fog bank.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a fog bank. Yeah.
But they're just down in beer after beer after beer.
Yeah.
And
because apparently that's what you do is you take a boat out on the water and you just get drunk. And it's like, should we go back? Yeah, I'm drunk enough. Okay. You and 2 other guys getting drunk on a boat? I mean, this sounds like a little,
it's
sweet
butt. I was going to say sweet boat life, but it came out as sweet
butt life. Yeah. I can smell that one coming.
Both of those work.
Well, we've had our drunken threesome. Shall we go back to the wives?
Yeah, one of them's married to Janet Leigh. We'll find out a little bit later.
I hope they never find out about us.
Well, that fog bank is coming in quick. It soon overtakes the boat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, would you look at that? And 2 of the guys go up on deck, and one of them goes below as the fog pours into the engine room.
Which is cool.
Freezing everything. Yeah. And shorts out everything on the boat.
They shot that in reverse, too. with
They
dry
must have,
ice
right?
coming out of there.
They must have done.
Looks great. Yeah.
Yep, still looks good.
And you saw the boat, right? The big piratey looking ship.
Yeah, they go out on the deck, and one gripe I have about this movie is I wish there was more of that, because that old ratty-looking clipper ship, that's cool.
Well,
what the?
That was something they actually found out there. There was like, here is a half-sunk ship. Let's go ahead and get some footage next to it.
No way.
Yeah.
That is great.
Put some lights on it. And
I wish they could have used it more because it's really cool looking.
It is. It reminds me of what's that movie with the underwater Nazis?
Shockwaves.
Shockwaves. Yeah, like that's got a scene with the boat rose up out of the water. It's a big old rusty hulk, but really it was just a rusty hulk that was there. And they do a lot of sound effects and a lot of like off-camera stuff and people looking shocked, and then there it is. Yeah, like it just appeared. same kind of thing, yeah, which is cool. I think it's great.
A wide-eyed looks and pointing.
Yeah, exactly.
Look over there.
Oh my god! Can you believe it? No. Yeah, bubbly noises.
Look at all the water coming up.
Misty.
What is it?
Fog moving around, and all of a sudden, and there's a ship. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah, but they're out there. They see this ship, and then they see the zombified crew.
Yeah.
Masked in the fog. All hooks and hands.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. This doesn't look so good. And then one of them gets like a saber through his chest.
You're watching Sabres hockey.
That's the end of these guys.
Yeah.
And then we'll cut back to the radio lighthouse real quick. Dan calls Stevie, hey, that fog is acting weird, It looks like it probably never hit that trawler after all. And she's like, that's not what my gauges are saying. And they're having this little conversation, and she starts to get an inkling like something odd is happening with the fog. But
Fog's
she's not
going in the opposite direction of the wind.
Yeah.
What fog would do that?
Sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
And then we cut to smashing Tom Atkins.
That's right.
In bed with Jamie Lee.
Yeah.
And now she will explain, like, she comes from a lot of money. She's heading up to Vancouver. She's kind of on the run from her parents, trying to figure out what to do. But I thought, for kind of a desperate woman who's hitchhiking and just sleeping with guys, she looks really well put together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, normally, that kind of break you down pretty quick when you choose that kind of lifestyle.
And
she's
who knew Tom Atkins was an art critic?
Yeah, flipping through all their, you do this? Oh,
yeah.
I gotta have this one. And she's like, you can have that one for free. I was like, the magic dick of Tom Atkins. He's his own Dick Warlock. Do you know what I'm saying?
His own Dick Warlock, yeah.
Chicks just jump in the sack with
Dick
good
Witchery
old Tom Atkins.
By Tom Atkins. That was the name of his book. I bought it. It's over here on the shelf somewhere.
It's after midnight, and there's a knock on the door. Oh, who could that be? He's like, hold on a second here, baby. And he gets out of bed, and he's approaching the door, and you see a shot from the outside. And there's another one of those zombies with the hooks for a hand. I mean, all in shadow, of course, because the fog is kind of shrouding it. And just as he's about to open the door, it strikes one. The clock face shatters.
Yeah.
What the heck? Opens the door, and there's no one there. Because the zombie ghost things can only stick around between 12 and 1. And boy, wasn't that a close call. But anyway, baby, tell me more about that free sketch. How about I paint a picture of you?
I'm going to make a map of the islands on your back. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a bad one.
Oh, the clipper ship rises from the deep. So the next morning, there's a kid running along the beach, and he sees like gold doubloon in the surf.
Yeah.
He goes to pick it up, and as the surf recedes, it's turned into a piece of driftwood that has the word Dane on it. Now, we know, although he does not, that the ship that crashed long ago was called the Elizabeth Dane. Yes.
But I mean, he should know because John Houseman just told him 6 hours ago.
Don't forget it was 4:20. That kid was high as fuck. He doesn't remember anything from yesterday.
Mrs. Cobritz made some brownies and I don't know.
Oh, Mrs. Cobritz.
Yeah.
She looked so unassuming, but she lived her life in the 60s. She knew what was up.
Mrs. Cobritz was a swinger.
Thank you, Alice B. Toklas. So the kid picks the driftwood up. He runs, wakes mom up. Oh, kid. Single mom. She's working till like 3 a.m. Don't wake her up because you're like, look, I found a piece of wood on the beach.
Yeah.
Fuck you, kid. Get out of my room. But it is a cool piece of wood. Obviously, it came from the hull of a ship.
Yeah.
And then he asks his mom, like, after she's up, Mom, can I have a stomach pounder and a Coke? I was like, what the hell is that?
Is that like something you do?
I'm pretty sure Jamie Lee Curtis has got a stomach pounder and did some coke with Tom Atkins in the previous scene.
I think Jimmy in Halloween 2 probably offered her a stomach pounder.
What is a stomach? What is a stomach pounder? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And Adrienne Barbeau, his mom, was like, not till after breakfast. I'm like, Jesus, not till after. That doesn't sound like something you want ever. But, okay.
Maybe it's like a thing that they do together. Like maybe he just lays in her lap and she goes on his stomach and he's like, that's so great. And then she pours a Coke down his throat and pop rocks and then beating him on the stomach. I don't know.
No, that's how Mikey died.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Hashtag never forget. Mikey from Life Cereal. Just Google it. You'll see. It's American tragedy.
Yeah. Everybody knows. This has been a What Really Happened to Mikey minute. It's somber. I'm not laughing.
Why would you laugh at that?
Exactly.
But Tom Atkins, a.k.a. Nick Castle, he's going to the harbor to look for his friends on the seagrass. They never returned, and lo and behold, the whore, Jamie Lee Curtis, is with him. He's like, I thought you needed to go to Vancouver. She's like, I thought I'd stick around, which is just what everyone wants to hear.
Yeah.
They just pick up some random...
You pick up a hitchhiker, you bang them, and then they're like, I thought I'd stick around. You're like,
oh, boy.
I don't know. I mean, my wife's going to be home in 2 days.
This might take a while, and
it's
if you
boat
want,
stuff.
I can give you a ride to the bus station. That's cool.
I mean, do you need money for a ticket? Because... I mean, I know I got the drawing for free, but I don't mind paying for it.
No, I'll stick around. Let's go. Let's go on this boat. I want to meet your friends.
I could get... No.
Let's meet them.
I mean, they probably...
Is this your job?
They don't like
What is
girls.
it you do anyway?
I drink and drive for a living.
Truth. We cut to Janet Leigh, Mrs. Williams, the wife of one of the guys on the boat, and she's like a city planner. She's planning the big centennial celebration with her assistant, played by Nancy Loomis.
Yeah. There's going to be like 14 people there, too. It's going to be big.
Oh, boy. I will say, one of the problems I have with this movie is that it has a stacked cast. But the size of that cast means that sometimes this movie drags, because there are a lot of plot lines that are going...
There's lots of people got to say
same
stuff.
time right now.
Yeah.
And then another cool little Easter egg is Stevie driving to the lighthouse the next day. She's got the piece of driftwood with her, and she's driving a Volkswagen Type 181, also known as a Thing. The Volkswagen Thing. So a nice little John Carpenter Easter egg right there.
Well done, sir.
This has been a German automobile's nickname minute.
Jawohl.
Yeah, she drives to the lighthouse while Nick and Liz are out looking for the seagrass, and they find it in the water. I think, there's the two principal actors, and then there's the one guy on the boat who's really a boat captain.
That runs the boat.
Who knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you get some guy that you've never seen before, and he's like, there it is over there.
Is that Ben Gardner's boat? Nope, that's the seagrass. Or the sea ass. Oh, it looks like the G fell off. Huh, that's weird. I wonder what those guys were doing out here. What's with all the Burt Reynolds playgirls?
Nick tells Liz, I told you I didn't want you to come along. This is private time.
This is man stuff.
They find the seagrass broken, gauges, thermometers broke at 20 degrees. It was really cold. What happened to this place? It looks like seawater got in all over here.
Yeah.
They're looking around. They can't find anybody's bodies or anything like that. And then, as they're looking around, he takes like a beer can, shakes it up, and pours a little in his hand, and then tastes it. It's like, seawater. Like, Well, what sort of school of investigation led you to like pour out the empty beer
Shake what's
can
probably spit and beer in the bottom of the can,
and be like, oh, just what I thought. Semen.
These guys weren't out here drinking.
Yeah, there's some weird shit that's going down on this boat. And as she's sitting there, one of the corpses falls out of this little crawl space onto her.
Exactly. Yeah.
She screams. It's got weird eyes, and we're going to cut away from that real quick.
This was a reshoot, too, because they did another version of this. It didn't quite work as well, so they reshot this piece. And because Carpenter at the end decided the movie wasn't scary enough, so they added a bunch of stuff. And this was one of the things they added, as well as the scene in the coroner's office, which where the corpse gets up and stalks her. That wasn't there either.
And that
Again,
one
you're
makes
probably going to go, this makes no sense.
Zero sense.
I agree.
Zero sense.
I agree.
And they treat it like, I guess that's the kind of thing that just happens.
Yeah.
Like, nobody says, hey, did you mess with the body?
Yeah.
You know, as it stalks towards Jamie Lee Curtis and falls on the ground, they come running in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
because it's a low
never
camera
a question
angle
about what happened.
Under the gurney, and the corpse on the gurney, legs come down, softly touch the floor. You're watching Jamie Lee, her back is to you. I don't know why. The corpse starts slowly walking towards her, picks up like a scalpel, again, Halloween 2, and walking towards stalking Jamie Lee with a scalpel in a hospital, and is going to stab her when she turns around and it falls down dead.
She screams. And Tom Atkins and the coroner, who are out in the hallway discussing, like, this looks like this body's been down there for weeks. And he's like, I saw this guy on Tuesday. I don't know what's going on. His lungs are filled with seawater. And I also love, they're decked out in what looks like the peak flannel collection 1980s JCPenney catalog. Both of them.
Completely.
In, like, the smoothest, softest flannel from the Penny's catalog.
Denim shirt wasn't available. But but we got this going.
This is flannel all the way. And this one. Well, they run in there, and Tom Atkins hugs Jamie Lee Curtis. The corpse has etched a 3 into the floor. What does that mean? I also love this moment. The coroner kneels down, and to get a better look, he takes his glasses off. And I was like, what? No, that's the fucking opposite. Like, he's like, let me get a better look at this by making myself more blind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My close vision is perfect.
He doesn't say anything to her. They're just like, oh, I guess the corpse just got up and walked.
Yeah. No one really
ignore
questions it much, do they?
And we're walking.
Yeah.
We're walking.
Nothing to see here. Let's move along.
Well,
why would it write 3? I gotta go.
Mrs. Williams and her assistant are at the church talking to Father Malone, Hal Holbrook, and he's read all about the shaved beavers in the journal at this point.
Yes.
He gives us
Stupid
a
fucking movie prop.
nice little exposition dump.
Yeah.
He tells exactly what it was. That 100 years ago, this captain named Blake was part of a leper colony. Mm-hmm. They wanted to set up just north of the city.
Brought all kind of gold to do it.
And conspirators essentially set a fire, as you were saying, to wreck their boat on the rocks in the fog. Killed everyone on board, and they stole the gold. And Father Malone feels just awful about it. We're planning the centennial. We're going to honor murderers.
Yeah.
And he starts hitting that communion wine really hard.
Oh, yeah.
Right then.
Yeah.
He will spend the rest of the movie drunk.
Maybe that's why Hal Holbrook was so jumpy. Maybe he did spend the rest of the movie drunk.
Well, back at the radio station, Stevie Wayne is listening to promos for the upcoming commercial season, I guess.
Yeah.
And the driftwood that she brought from home, that says Dane on it, begins to leak. Like water starts to pour out of the cracks.
Which is a really cool fucking idea.
It is cool.
Yeah,
it is
I love it.
Water begins to pool all around the tapes and the electronics, and it affects the recorder And the recorder starts like slowing down.
Yes.
It starts saying not like ad copy or anything. It starts saying something like an albatross hanging around your neck.
It starts giving the rhyme of the ancient mariner, I think is what they call it. I believe that's an old Iron Maiden song. Rhyme of the ancient mariner.
Well, it's like the odd voice. It's cursing them all, and then it bursts into flames, right?
Yeah.
The recorder bursts into flames, and she has to take a fire extinguisher and like blow it all out.
Yeah. But you get that quick little moment where it says 6 must die instead of Dane.
Oh, is that what it says on the driftwood there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. You know, I think I missed that.
It's quick. It's a really quick shot. After it bursts into fire, as she's putting it out, it says 6 must die, and then it goes back to Dane.
You know, what the voice says on the recorder, it kind of doesn't make any sense, and I really wish that it gave some kind of hint about what was wrong, like, we are coming for vengeance, or something like that.
It doesn't. It's just a line from the Ancient Mariner. It's weird.
Is it really from? I mean, I know
Yeah.
talking about hanging an albatross around your neck, but is it?
Supposedly, yeah. Odd.
Okay, I just thought it was kind of a missed opportunity to actually push the plot forward in kind of a cool way, rather than the exposition dump that we just got from Father Malone, who's like, let me read to you from the journal all the pornographic bits that I've been mulling over this past
I
8
have
hours.
tried the communion wine, and this talks about shaved beaver.
Well, Stevie is shocked. She's like, I don't know what is happening here. She calls home. Andy, where'd you get that wood? He's like,
I told you it was a gold coin, and then I changed into a piece of driftwood.
Yeah.
And I have my stomach pounded now.
she's like, listen, Andy, don't go out tonight. I want you to stay home. Don't go out. There's weird
something
stuff that's
weird
been going on.
Yeah. She's really putting some things together pretty quickly here.
She's not the only one, too. I mean, night falls, and then we get a little bit of a connection as the centennial celebrations are starting to get underway, and Nick Castle, who was at the coroner's office with the 3, calls the radio station, right? And they're like talking.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, another weird thing has happened with the fog, and they're starting to put this whole mystery together somehow over the phone. And by the way, Mrs. Williams, your husband's probably dead. I mean, we didn't find his body out there, but we found one of his old flannel shirts that has a bunch of semen all over it, but we didn't find any sign of the body.
There was a stack of Playgirls. There was some jazz cabbage.
And 4 Barbara Streisand albums.
Yeah.
But it's also that night, Dan O'Bannon gets back to the weather station, and he's like, listen, Stevie, more fog is on the way.
Yeah.
She's like, not more fog. He's like, yeah.
Listen, can I hit on you a little bit more?
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's so
weird.
awkward. Doesn't he keep calling her like darling or sugar or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
He's sort of like a hyper masculine version of Paul Lynde. And I know that doesn't make sense, really, but that's what he reminds me of.
That does not make sense at all, but I agree.
That's what he reminds me of in this
Circle gets
movie.
the square, is what I'm going to say for that.
He's just like smarmy, but not flamboyant, and he has that same sort of crooked smile as he's talking to her. You hear just another voice on the end of the line, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Request my favorite song.
Yeah, it's called Drop the Pants.
Not more fog. Yes, more fog is on the way. And it's heading toward the weather station. Stevie's like, look out for the fog. Don't get in the fog. And he's like, oh, darling, what are you on, drugs? And she's like, stay out of the fog. The fog rolls in. Someone's at the door. And he gets like all macho here.
Yeah, he's like,
John Wayne's over there. Like, you're not going to be happy to see me.
Who's knocking on my door late at night?
Swagger over to this. You know, it's foggy out there.
Couple of jackasses outside.
And he opens the door. I don't see anyone. And then, gets it in the neck.
Yeah.
Hooked to the neck.
He gets the old vaudevillian takeaway.
And Stevie, he just put the phone down. Hold on while I get that door.
Yeah.
She, I don't know, hears the... like,
Yeah.
What are you doing, Dan?
Hold on,
She
Stevie.
screams, Dan!
Just keep talking.
No!
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like she's watching the movie.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back in the town, the lamest centennial celebration is going underway. There's like 18 people.
Yeah. Exactly. The only people that really wanted to come. They've been planning this 100 years.
Mrs. Williams, you are a terrible planner if this is all the people that showed up. And the power goes out. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be a candlelight vigil. Everyone just take your candles and watch your step. We're going to unveil the statue in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the fog has now rolled into the town. It's cut the power lines. You get a really cheap shot where they're like on the phone trying to talk, and it's a shot of a telephone pole, and fog just billows up from the bottom, and then
Yeah.
Oh, you told the story there.
You sure did. You sure did.
The story.
You know, at the candlelight vigil, there is a scene that they cut where the fog rolls in and starts to overtake people, and everyone starts to cough and go down like they're being gassed and like they're choking and gasping for air.
Oh.
But that's one of
that's
the things
cool.
that the MPAA said you got to take out because they thought it was just too...
Oh, man,
it
that's
was
actually a cool idea.
It is a cool idea, and I don't understand why. That footage still exists and could at some point probably be put back into the movie in like an unedited version or whatnot. At least the assumption is that it still exists. But yeah, that's a cool little side note of something that was cut out of the fog by the MPAA because they're stupid sons of bitches.
Yes.
And the fog made them uncomfortable, and that's what they decided.
Well, the MPAA isn't the only one who's getting uncomfortable from the fog because Stevie Wayne, DJ, is freaking out.
Yeah.
She's trying to call the house, but the phone lines are dead. So she's got to get on the air and she's be like, Mrs. Kobritz, get out of the house. She can see the fog across the bay going towards her house.
She's three
Mrs.
deep
Kobritz.
in edibles and she's listening to jazz.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of the house, Andy, run, get out of the house. Here comes the fog.
Andy's
not
got
the
a
fog.
stomach pounder and he's listening to jazz.
But there's a knock on the door. Mrs. Kobritz comes out of her pot stupor. She's like, oh, well, what's going on?
Go to bed, Andy.
And then Andy just misses it because he goes into the other room
He's like,
just
I
as
just
she
want to
opens
see
the door.
who it is. And she's like, go to bed. He's like, all right. He turns his back. She opens the door. Meat hook.
I think actually Miss Kobritz gets taken down into the fog, and you see like 3 zombies just pile on top of her. Gonna get a stomach pounder of her own. Fucking zombie train who takes it all the way to Busan.
How are you doing? Yeah. We didn't see you there. Apparently, you like edibles, huh? All right. That's pretty good.
Well, Stevie Wayne is not convinced. She doesn't know what's happening with Mrs. Kobritz, so she's just on the radio talking to whoever will listen.
Anyone.
This is my address.
Yeah.
Please go help my son. They're trapped in the house.
You have set yourself up for years of stalkers.
Yes.
Stevie Wayne.
Yes. But Nick and Liz are in the truck. They spin around.
Go.
They head towards there. Yeah, Nick is on the case.
He's now showing off to the hitchhiker.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They race.
Here's how cool I am.
Yeah. They speed over to Stevie's house where the zombies... And the other thing I've noticed is that the zombies are always very polite for the most part. They're always knocking on the door.
Yeah.
For most of this, because the fog will start to go towards the lighthouse too, and they'll pound on that door for a while.
Yeah.
But
it's always 4
knock
knocks.
on the door.
It's like doom, 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 doom. All right, hold on.
But they're going to try and bust through Andy's door to get to him. But luckily Nick's there, breaks through the window. He knew where Andy's bedroom was.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks that's weird, but he just pulls him out of the window. Then he goes back to the truck where Jamie Lee Curtis is waiting to throw it into gear. But, of course, he found, like, the one pothole in the driveway. And the truck is stuck. Yeah. I mean, Classic.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Zombies are approaching from all angles. Gets a little tense before they
I love
to
the
peel
music
out
at
the
this
driveway.
point, too. It's like a...
Oh, yeah.
Gong, 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 gong,
It's great.
Gong, gong. It's good. It's
Yeah.
so good. Yeah.
This score is awesome. The Centennial is busting up. The fog is rolling all through the town. Stevie Wayne is on the mic. She's like, I've got to stay here, Andy. I'm sorry I can't be with you, but I've got to direct everyone. Stay out of the fog.
Yeah.
Oh, the fog's going
Really?
up Clark Street. Oh, the fog is on High Street now. It's at the corner of 4th and Bayview. She's just giving directions. She's like essentially corralling everyone. If you can get to the old church, stay out
It's
of the fog.
only place the fog isn't at.
Everybody get to the church. And now we get all our characters converging into one spot, essentially. She's saying this as the fog is starting to billow around the lighthouse, and now they're pounding on the steel door outside, and she's got to run outside, and everybody gets into the church where Father Malone is even drunker now. Tom Atkins just takes the bottle from him.
Yeah. Let me finish
And,
that for you, Padre.
As they are in the church and the fog has started to encroach, then he's like, oh, I guess there was a bit of this journal I didn't read. What's this whole part about? Oh, there's a whole secret. I stole the gold from the conspirators? They didn't. I'm a thief?
What?
Oh, and there's a solid gold cross behind the walls of the church that I never knew about?
So they took the gold, made a giant cross out of it, buried it in the wall, didn't actually spend any money, just murdered some people so they could hide a golden cross. Okay.
Because the priest, Grandfather Malone, did it, right? He stole it from the thieves, melted it down without anyone knowing, and made a giant cross.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're pounding there, and then finally he realizes, well, I can give them back. They find the cross, they bring it out. They have a confrontation as, zombie arms are coming through windows and grabbing ladies by the hair. Blake is like,
Have I mentioned that I want big gold?
No, you haven't, Blake. Is that why you're here?
But you see the red eyes of the zombies flash as he grabs the golden cross as Father Malone is holding it, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter, and it looks like it's going to be the end for Father Malone, but Nick Castle pulls him away from the cross, and then the zombie ghosts all disappear.
They're all gone.
Having gotten what they were after. As that is all happening, Stevie Wayne is on the lighthouse and zombies all around.
She's climbed up onto the roof now, and she's...
The very peak. Some of them are using their hooks to get up the ladder. Not the most efficient method of doing it. You probably just put the hook in your pants,
in your belt,
hold
or
it in your
something.
teeth.
Yeah,
like
a pirate would.
pirate. Yeah.
But again, they're lepers.
And this is when you get the close-up of the zombie face. The one time you see it in the light with all the...
quick split-second
worms that wriggling. I don't know who put the worms on that, but it sucks. They fucking sucked.
Oh, it's terrible. I believe it was Tyler Patton who, as a young boy, worked...
Our announcer.
Yeah, our announcer, Tyler Patton, as a young boy, knew the prop person, and because he was a little fisherman, they said, hey, can you tie the worms to the mask using fishing line? And he did, and that is probably his first movie. So this has been a Tyler Patton prop minute. Well done, Tyler.
All props to Tyler, because that is pretty awesome.
It is.
To have worked on this movie.
Totally.
But after the pirates get their gold, they all disappear. Oh, thank goodness. That's all they needed to do. To be honest with you, I'd be cool if the movie actually decided that it wanted to end like this.
This was how...
You know what I mean?
The studio wanted the movie to end. And Carpenter was mad, and he was like, no, it has to have a downer ending. They got to come back and kill him. Because only 5 have died, and 6 must die.
But he was willing to sacrifice himself and give them what they wanted to save everyone, but...
I'm not going to argue, because you're right. Yeah. The end feels tacked on.
Yeah, because after everyone has kind of breathed a sigh of relief, and they're like, okay, let's all go home and they start to disperse, then there's one final shot of extra fog just coming through the door into the sanctuary. And Hal Holbrook turns around, and then... Ooh! There's Blake with his sword. Saber!
Saber!
Roll credits.
Yeah.
The Fog.
Rated R.
So, a John Carpenter classic.
A John Carpenter classic, yeah.
I mean, this is right in the sweet spot of Carpenter films.
Yep.
You know, before The Thing, after Halloween, he's got a number of good movies coming after this one. But again, it's one that I think people kind of forget about.
Yeah.
He was just making so many good films during this time. But what do you want to rate The Fog with?
Let's go meat hooks. How many meat hooks would you stab The Fog with?
I'm going to give The Fog 7 meat hooks. It's good.
Yeah.
It's solid. It's got one of my favorite scores in terms of Carpenter films. I think the shadowy ghost zombies hold up really well.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
And you know, like you said, maybe it's because it was like, oh, that sucks. We have to do... But sometimes the solution you find to the problem is actually better than the original idea. And in this case, it's an effect that doesn't get old.
Yeah.
They still look cool.
Yeah.
It does have too many characters, which makes it drag at some points.
And it's not even a long movie, really.
I know, but I don't know that I need all that stuff planning the Centennial Festival and stuff like that. If it had paid off with like the fog rolling in and all those people sort of coughing and falling down, or there had been some dread or something, then
I'd love to see
then
that.
That would have been cool, but it doesn't ever really pay off, so I don't really need any of that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, this movie still clocks in at 1:29, so it's not even 90 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, Christ, we've been talking about it almost that long.
I know. That's the biggest complaint about the show is we talk about the movie longer than the movie.
Enough, Mom. I've had about enough of your lip.
Yes. I also give it 7 meat hooks. Same.
Yeah, nice.
Because it's not my favorite Carpenter movie, but it's great,
no.
and I enjoy it, and it's one I will continue to watch. And again, the soundtrack's fantastic, and I'm probably going to go pick it up on vinyl because I'm going to want that for this Halloween, even though it is Halloween now. But of course, we recorded this early in October.
I know that obviously John Carpenter, he's made his share of bad movies too, but to say that I like this movie as much as I do, and it's not even in my top 3 of Carpenter films, is a testament to the number of good movies that dude actually did make.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
And some that are damn near flawless.
Yeah.
You know?
Like the original Halloween.
Oh, the original Halloween. Of course, you've got The Thing.
Yeah.
You've got Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from New York.
Yeah. All these
Fog,
are fantastic.
Christine. Hot damn.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful, wonderful movies. Help define a whole generation of horror.
Totally. Ghosts of Mars. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm glad to all the new listeners out there who found us over this Halloween season. We do this every 2 weeks. It's a new episode. It's usually a classic movie followed by a new film. We consider anything over 10 years classic.
That's fair game.
This is a bit of a rule break, but hey, it's Halloween season.
Yeah.
We wanted to do
a special treat.
What we call a John Carpenter double feature. And have you heard us on I Want to Be in the Sequel podcast? We were just with them recently.
A lot of fun. Those girls are great.
They are.
You got to check them out. You can find them
on Apple, on Spotify. I Want to Be in the Sequel podcast on, I think it's IWBTS, and Instagram. And yeah, we did Piranha 3D with them. A lot of fun.
It was a good time.
Go find that for sure. Also, there's this.
Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Nick.
I'm Andy.
And we are your professors from /U.
/U.
Yeah!
Hello, I'm Nick.
Hi, I'm Andy.
And we are /U.
Oh, why are you so sad?
Oh, man, I'll try to... And we are a podcast called /U. Hey, what's up? I'm Nick.
And I'm Andy.
And we are Slash U. And what do we do here, Andy?
We talk about the cheesiest, campiest, sometimes forgottenest slasher horror movies that you've ever seen.
We've seen some doozies.
Some of them are so bad they're good.
And some of them are so good they're bad.
Some of them are just bad.
Oh, yeah. That didn't make any sense.
But anyway, we get together, we talk about them, we goof around a little bit. Most of all, we just have fun.
And we want you to join us, so please follow us on Instagram, /U_podcast, or find us on the World Wide Web, /UPodcast.com.
Available anywhere you get your podcasts. That's /U Podcast.
Boom.
Oh my God.
That's the /U guys. We're going to be on their Thanksgiving episode coming up very soon, so keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, should be fun. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks for listening, everybody, to Whole Damn Thing Radio. Brock Vibrance asking you to listen in, be moist, and Tyler, tell us about the worms.
The head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
That ends another episode of The Head, the Tail, the Whole Damn Thing with Mike D. McCarthy and James Knight, your industry professionals, and I'm Tyler Patton, your announcer, and your child labor victim from 1980, when I worked on The Fog. True Hollywood story. My babysitter and family friend was working as a prop assistant and was tasked with tying earthworms to the fog people's faces. She was a little squeamish, so she picked me up and took me down to the set and decided to have me tie the earthworms onto the fog people's faces with some fishing line. They wanted them to squirm a lot, so I had to tighten them down. And I did. I feel bad, but this was well before the 1983 worm rights movement. So I'm vindicated with my actions. Please join us next time for the Thanksgiving episode when we talk about Bambi the Reckoning. I think I'll be there, so come and join us. It's going to be a great one. Boy, that movie is a turkey.
Good morning, whole damn thing.
Hey everybody, it's drive time. You're on the Whole Damn Thing.
Wooga, wooga.
It's the Whole Damn Thing Morning Zoo, everyone.
Stay frosty out there. You guys.